Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Thursday everyone. Hope everybody's having a great week thus far. We're almost through to the weekend, friends. Almost the best time for flight simming. Keith, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Flyboy, good to see you, dude. Bellis, welcome. RJ, good to see you. Sasha, good to see you. Flight Simmer 1001, welcome back. Cameron Huggins, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Morgus, good to see you. Aviation Blaze, welcome. Billy B16A, good to see you, man. Living on a Player, good to see you. Finnair A320, welcome. Max Medcraft, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you, my friend. Mike Honcho, good to see you. Welcome back. Phil, good to see you, man. Danny Roble, good to see you. Domas, good to see you. Jarvis, welcome back, my friend. Greg Elwell, good to see you. IYR, welcome. Extinct Ultimate, good to see you. Sam Clues, good to see you. Davis Ebert, what's up, my friend? Scoopty, good to see you, dude. Matija, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Deaf Dragon, good to see you. Madam Kulov Dimitri, good to see you, my friend. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too bad. The Matt Aviation, welcome. Semper Buffo, good to see you. J-Mac, good to see you. Philip Robinson, welcome back. MHS, good to see you. Unknown, good to see you. Jeremy Lungal, good to see you. Welcome aboard, friends, to London Heathrow. It's been a minute since we've been here in London Heathrow. Feels good to be back. We've got the beautiful British Airways A320 in front of us, doing some real-world BA ops today, chat. Going from London Heathrow over to Dublin, Ireland, and then back to London Heathrow. We're flying live time, live weather. So we should get a nice sunset on the return flight back into London Heathrow. So it should be a wonderful day of flying. Very much looking forward to it. Tim, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Captain Dom, good to see you. Kevin Thomas, good morning to you, my friend. Good to see you, dude. 10-year to MOBA, celebrating 12 months. My man has his 1-year badge. Huge no floaties to you. 10-year to MOBA. Thank you very much, dude, for the last 12 months of support. Truly do appreciate that, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is extremely kind, dude. Really do appreciate you. Thanks so much, my friend. Really do appreciate that. Air Marshal, good to see you. Keith, good to see you. Landing new runway, 10 left. Yes, we are planning 10 left. Yeah, get dangerous. Tenured, thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carson, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard as well. Hope everybody's doing well. If I missed your name, do not worry. I'm sure we'll get to it at some point throughout our stream today. We have no ATC online, which I find is a little bit weird for London Heathrow. No ATC online today. But the passengers are boarding. Now, how are they boarding? Is there a bus that like rolls up? Okay, there is. So I'm wondering how they actually board this gate in real life. Does anybody know how they would board this gate in real life? Because there's no terminal. The terminal's kind of like over here. That's not even a terminal. Yeah, I don't know. The terminal's here? Maybe? I don't even know where the terminal is. So I'm assuming they have to take a bus, but anyways, what do I know? What do I know, chat? Anyways, let's have a great day of flying. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. RJs, thanks so much for your support, man. There's literally 3 of you that have spawned to the left over here. I don't even think there's gates over there. Huge don't floaties to you, RJ. Thanks so much for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate you. Says, hello, Cap. Hope you have a great flight. Jack, please. Thanks, RJ. Appreciate you, my man. We'll get you a Jack and Coke as soon as we get airborne. Thanks so much, man. They do bus? Okay. Vertical Sim just released Ontario. Interesting. Nice. That didn't take them very long, actually. Very cool. Picked up Navigraph. About to do my first flight with it in use. Ah, dude, you'll love it, man. You will absolutely love it. Thanks for your support. RJ's Aviation, and we've got Aviation Mike as well, celebrating 6 months. Hey, good afternoon, Cap. How are you? I am doing well, my man. Doing well. 13 days till I leave for Flight Sim Expo. I'm counting down the days. Very excited. Huge no floaties, man. Good to see you, dude. Kept quiet. Welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. Happy Thursday. Stay inside. I hope all is well with you during safe. Yes, Leonard. Hopefully all that smoke in the air. It's finally clearing up here. So hopefully by tomorrow it should be good to go. Can you show my settings? Jarmo, exclamation point MSFS in chat. I don't run anything crazy. It is super simple, super easy, man. Exclamation point MSFS in chat. Aviation Mike and RJ, thanks so much for your support, gentlemen. I appreciate you guys. That is extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll into Dublin today. Flight time is scheduled for, I believe, roughly around 55 minutes or something like that. What are they calling for? Yeah, 54 minutes on the flight time today. So it should be a great flight. Gatwick tends to have more ATC thanks to VATSIM UK organization. Not many controllers are allowed to control Heathrow. Got you. That makes sense. You just hop on the bus from the terminal. They have to follow the same rules everyone else on the apron. It's cool. Interesting. Huh, cool. Heard Toronto is going to get worse soon. Interesting. I thought the worst was gone, to be honest with you. But yeah, the FPS, listen, man, being on VATSIM at this airport, I mean, yeah. You're really risking FPS. It's not the best. Cam, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to hang out with us today. Cool. First things first, external battery is going on. Let's go and get battery 1 and 2. External power, sorry, is on. What's the route today? Like you want our actual routing? I'll post it in here for you, Pierce, if you do want to join. Pierce, again, man, all I'm doing is I'm just using SimBrief, man. There's nothing special to my routing. If you go on SimBrief and you put in EGLL to EIDW, it's going to probably give you the exact same routing that I have. So just keep that in mind, man. My routes are nothing special. I'm just using real world routes as just like everybody else, you know what I mean? Cool. Let's go and get our no smoking to the on position. Emergency exits are armed as well. Nav and logo lights are on. Beautiful. Adirs are aligning. Everything looks good there. Everything's good there. I'm happy with all of that. Beautiful. Why does it sound weird? Okay. Let's come down here. We're going to go to the FMG tab. We're going to go to our initref tab, and we're going to go ahead and pull up some information. So we're going to do our init request. Call sign today is Speedbird 828 Yankee, which is a real world call sign. We'll throw that up into there. You can see we're going over from London Heathrow to Dublin, Ireland. Beautiful. That's all good. We're going to leave everything blank there for now. We're going to jump over to our electronic flight bag. We're going to go ahead and plug in some information and some numbers into here. Let's open up our Fenix tab today. Let's go over to our import our flight plan from SimBrief. Yes, we will indeed. Does the plan layout in SimBrief alter the routing for different airlines? Always wondered that. I don't think so, college dude. No. So if you look at, like, if you were to make like a flight plan, so hold on, let's go over to here to like SimBrief. We'll open up a new tab. So let's say, so you can see here, so routing from FlightAware, SkyVector, it pulls the routing from all of these websites. So if you plug in, let's say we want to go from EGLL to EIDW, and we're going to select an A320, let's say, what it's going to do is it's going to pull the flight plan from FlightAware. So what it does in that little split second where it kind of decides what it's doing, it's grabbing the flight plan from FlightAware, right? If you can click on FlightAware and it'll open it up and it'll actually show you like the most recent flights. Well, this is a bad example because it's not showing me anything, but if you were to go here and we were to go to route and we were going to go to EGLL, EGLL, thank you, and we go over to EIDW, good, Dublin, and we search for that. Good, it's going to show us our flight right here, 824 Yankee, that's us. So if you click on that, it actually gives you, what, am I not logged out? Am I not logged in? I guess I'm not logged in. Okay. But anyways, if you're logged in and you have an account, it'll show you your flight plan. Apparently I'm not logged in to FlightAware, but I don't know. I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. So it's pretty simple, pretty intuitive, man. It should give you the exact numbers that you're looking for. 157 passengers, 2,400 kilograms of cargo, 5,800 kilograms of fuel. We're going to go ahead and load the aircraft. We're going to go instant because we are boarding via GSX. If we look out here, you can see everybody boarding the airplane. Beautiful. Cool. We'll set our altimeters here today, 10:16. And let's go spend some time down here on the McDo, shall we? We'll go and get this guy all programmed, ready to rock and roll. Cool. So, first things first, we're going to go over to our initref tab. We'll go init B. We'll plug in some information here. So 0 fuel weight, 59 and 31. So we'll call that 59/31, and that should be able to populate that. Good. And then block fuel for today's flight, we're going to go with 5.8, sorry, on our block fuel. We'll populate that. Good. Let's go to our flight plan. We're going to go to EGLL. We're going to go to departures. Now, I believe we're taking runway 9 right for departure, but we're just going to confirm that. Cabin Lee, what's up, man? Yeah, I mean, I got it installed and everything. I didn't fly it or anything, but I did get it installed. Winds are 060 at 11, so we will be taking 9 right. So we'll go 9 right. We're going to be on the capped 5 Juliet, I believe. Yes, 5 Juliet departure. Good. Pardon me, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. We're going to go EIDWs. We're going to go to arrival. Now, it is planning for 10 left into Dublin. EIDW, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. If you're doing an RNAV approach, would you select RNP option over GPS when available? Yes. Yeah. Winds are 060 at 12 knots, so we're also going to be planning 10 left for our arrival into Dublin, which is the new runway, which is always cool. We're going to be on the Vader 2. Vader, however you want to call it. We're going to scroll all the way down here. There it is. The Vader 2 Romeo is the arrival that we're on. Good. We don't have any transition, but we do have an approach via, and we're going to take it via Oslex. If you're wondering, Cap, how did you know to do that? Well, if you open up your star and you have a quick little look-see here, later, please, thank you. If you look at your star, you can see here that we're coming in from Lipgo to Rubar to Detax to Burmo to Babon to Bivdi to Delta Whiskey 754, Delta Whiskey 755, and Oslex, and that is exactly where we did it. And if we go to EIDW and we go to approaches, we plan for the ILS 10 left. You can see here that it's got us Oslex right here. So we're going to be coming in from Oslex, and then we're going to make a right turn at Suboff, and then we should have Ibiza, and then down in for 10 left. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to be doing today. Beautiful. Cool. Let's go back to our initref. We'll plug in our cost index today. Going with 35, and we're looking for a cruise level of 340. So we'll bug up 340. Beautiful. Let's come over here. We'll go to our departure performance today. And we're going to be selecting our 9 right for the departure. Surface conditions are dry. We're going to do a flaps 1 departure. First toga no, anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. Go ahead and grab some numbers, throw those down into the McDo, and we'll be good to go. 46, 46, 48. So go to our perf, 146, 146, 148. Good. And then we have a flap 1 slash, what are they giving us here? 1 slash down 0.2 and 68. 1 slash down 0.2 and 68 on the flex temp. Beautiful, chat. There we go. Ready to rock and roll. EPU can go get spooled up. We'll go and get our beacon light on. That'll kind of let everybody know that we're almost ready to get ourselves out of here. And taxi instructions today should be pretty simple. I think we're going to push back tail to the north and taxi via Echo, Bravo, Alpha. Something along those lines. Brett, thank you very much for 12 months as well. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. That is extremely kind. Huge no floaties, man. Thanks so much. Valkyrie, how are you, my friend? Welcome back. Hope all is well. Headwind 330. Yes, this weekend we're going to be in the headwind. Yes. We will, my friend. All right. Beautiful. Love the sound set on this airplane. EPU is on and available. External power comes off. Seatbelt signs go on. Fuel pumps go on. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and plan for a push and start from GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Cool. Don't think this is a BA gate. It's at T3. Usually BA operates from T5. 592. London to Dublin. British Airways. This is the exact gate that they went to. I appreciate you having concerns, but just know that I always do my research before I do my flights. I don't just select random gates for selecting random gates. I usually 99% of the time find the real world gate that they went to, and that is the gate that we are at right now. 592. If I show you right here, we are at gate 592. So thank you for your concern. I appreciate you, but yeah.
Departure checks
What's up, Cap? Visited Heathrow recently, and the scenery is crazy accurate. Oh yes, it is. It is. The only thing that I'd like to see with this scenery is more optimization. I know that they're continuously working it, and they're continuously doing stuff like that. But yeah, that's my only thing. We still need our IRS to align. I can't believe we've already beat that. The rivets are the wrong color. Uh-oh. Wayward, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Feel a sneeze coming, chat. Look at the light.
Locking gear.
Excuse me. Nuggets in 5, maybe. I don't know. I don't really watch NBA, to be honest with you. I'm not really the one to try and do that. We're gonna go facing south, facing north. No, we want to go facing east on taxiway Echo. We then want to go to our electronic flight bag, and we want to go to our ground services, and we want to remove our hold on, let me make sure I do this properly. Okay, I did. Ground power is off with the green available. Okay, good. So go chocks and GPU to the off position. Good.
Parking brakes, please.
We're good to go. We just have our company messages. We're just going to make sure that we confirm those before we push ourselves back. We'll go to AOC. We'll go to received messages. Preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. Good. And then we've got our finalized load sheet, which is 157 plus 5. 162 souls on board today. Beautiful. Cool. Looking good. Mitchell Taylor gifting a membership to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Mitchell. Thanks so much for your support, man. I really do appreciate you. Pierce. There you go, Pierce. Getting a membership. Make sure you say thank you in chat, Pierce. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My track IR feels like it's going to fall off my head, but it's not. All right, engine mode selected to the start position. And we shall go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Yeah, being on VATSIM at this airport is just, oof. Yeah, I mean, you can tell by my FPS down here at the bottom right corner. It's borderline. Makes it real difficult to come in and land when you're sub 25 FPS, that's for sure, man. Any news on any new aircrafts? There's a couple that we're waiting for. I think the biggest one that everybody's waiting for is the Aerosoft 330. That's the biggest one. Yes, Flight Simmer, I'm very well aware that it's a British Airways gate. Like I said, I always do my research, man, before I do my flights. So if Flight Radar and everybody else says we're there, you know. Bag of milk, ooh. Let's try and bring some bagged milk down to Texas. I think TFDI MD-11 comes September. Yeah, well, that's what they've originally planned, but who knows if that's the actual case, you know what I mean? Who really knows if that's the actual case? Do you think the 350 is going to be high quality? I have no clue. It's a freeware project, so I usually keep freeware projects and, you know, kind of, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. We need that iniBuilds A300 to go with the new vertical sim Ontario. I do agree. Yeah. We make the jump to the 4000 series. Maybe when prices come down a little bit. Prices are still a little bit too out of control for my liking, man. A little bit too out of control. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. No. Bagged milk is very good, Flyboy. Very good. It's like polyurethane plastic stuff. It's, yeah, there's no difference, I promise. Apple or Samsung? I'm usually an Apple guy. I have an iPhone. I prefer my iPhone over my Samsung. Yeah. Bought a 4070 MSI GeForce for $900. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. I think I'd have to go a little bit higher than a 4070 though. I'd probably look towards getting a 4080. But yes, I am going to be actively looking for computer sponsors while we're at the expo this year. I've got business cards made up. I've got all kinds of... Man, this is going to drive me fucking... Oh, my vape chat. It's going to drive me nuts. My headset, it's like making these weird... Every time I turn my head, it's making this weird rattle in my ear because my... I don't know if it's this or... I think it is that. I don't know. It's making this weird ass noise in my ear. It's going to drive me bananas. Got a 4090 FG on, and it's unreal good. Oh, yeah. No, I don't doubt it at all, man. I don't doubt it at all. This isn't real world ops. The pushback truck doesn't have the same registration plate as real life. Uh-oh. HK's Flight Simulation, welcome back, man. Been a while. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you. Cool. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. We've got flaps 1 set. That's all good. What are you barking at down here? Side stick fault. I don't know why it's been giving me that lately, but we'll go ahead and do that. Cool. Let's go and get predictive wind shear system on, arm our ground spoilers, auto brake over to max RTO. We're going to bug up our cruise altitude again. No ETC online, so we might as well just bug up 34,000 feet. We'll get that set there. Beautiful. TCAS 2000, we're going to turn that on and reporting. Actually, they like 1,000 in Europe, so let's do 1,000 over here for some reason. They always like to do that. And then that's good. We're pretty much set. Cool. So we can go to the overhead. We'll go ahead and get the EPU off. EPU bleed goes off. We'll get our nose light on, and we've got everybody pushing in front of us. So we'll just wait here kindly for these guys. What's flight time for today? 54 minutes. 54 minutes. Park brake's coming off. Beautiful. Go ahead and tune to frequency now. 122.8. Make sure we're on Unicom. And there we go. We'll go ahead and advance the aircraft forward. Short little taxi today. We're going out here second right. Why don't you use the fly-by-wire 320? We do. We actually used it not that long ago. I don't understand why people come in here and think like they, you know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like I've, you know, never seen you in chat before, and you're gonna come here and act like I never like I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. We literally flew it like a couple weeks ago. I don't, yeah. Decided on the ATR today. Boy, I need to knock off some rust and skills with this thing. The ATR is a handful, man. It's almost like the RJ, to be honest with you. It's really like the RJ, you know? Yeah. Just reading a press release that forest fires will affect the air quality in Greater Toronto Niagara region and Southwest Ontario up to the weekend. Damn, it's finally started to clear here. Finally started to clear, so yeah. In Microsoft Flight Simulator, gates are labeled as small, medium, and large. A320 counts as medium. Correct. Yeah, correct. Right, Dog, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Good day, Cap. Busted my shoulder falling off a ladder, so no flying for me for a bit. Oof, damn. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you are on the up and up sooner than later, my friend. It's bad here in Pennsylvania. Dude, it's been atrocious here since Sunday. Today is the first day where like I walk Daisy and it doesn't smell like a campfire outside. I think there's still a little bit of smoke in the air, but nowhere near what it has been since about Sunday. It took about 4 days to clear. No ATC? Nope. No ATC, unfortunately, my friend. Gatwick is completely covered with ATC, but not Heathrow, man. Gab, you should try airliners and stop flying GA all the time. Yes, thank you. I think I wrote that wrong. My question, I tended to know which is better. Ah, okay, Andrea, that makes a little bit more sense. Tough question, to be honest with you. Both are great airplanes. I think I'm going to slightly give it to Fenix just because of like their EFB, how intuitive their EFB is, and that type of stuff. It's it is a really, really, really great airplane. Both are really great airplanes, but I do think that The Fenix A320 is slightly better just because of the flight controls, flight dynamics, kind of the way that it flies and all that fun stuff. So I would take this one over the fly-by-wire. I do enjoy the fly-by-wire though. Like I mentioned, we flew it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, if you sat me down and you were like, okay, Cap, you can only choose one, I'm probably choosing the Fenix. No smoke here south of Chicago, but I still blame Dan for the bad air quality. Of course, you have to. You have to blame Dan. Dan is Canadian. Dan is, unfortunately, he represents all of Canadians. When something bad happens, you just gotta blame Dan. The Fenix has more detail in general. It does. Yes, I would agree. This, in my opinion, is arguably one of the best pay-wear airplanes I've ever flown. As somebody who's coming from X-Plane, who kind of had to use the Flight Factor A320 and the Tolus A319 and 321, this is just such a huge step above both of those airplanes. And again, no shade at Tolus or anything like that. It's just, yeah, this airplane is just far superior on almost every single level. Visually, sounds, quality. Is that, I did see that correct, is that an Air Canada 737 MAX over there? Is the plane already drunk, rolling over the taxiway? Who, me? Brendan, gifting 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thanks so much for your support. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you. That's extremely kind. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Brendan gifting 5 members to the channel. If you were lucky enough to get a free gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That was incredibly kind. Thanks so much, Brendan. I really do appreciate you, man. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what we're all waiting for here. Is there somebody on final that I'm not seeing, or why is this airplane just sitting there? Hello? Anybody on final? Hello? What are we doing here, chat? Hey guys, what are we doing here? Nobody on the runway, and there's 8 airplanes behind. What are we doing here, guys? Hello?
Is there somebody on final?
No, why are you waiting here? Because if people on final, they will be landing on 09 left.
Roger, so I don't understand why it's...
Cap, you ever flown from Paris to Tokyo? No. I don't think we've done that flight.
Oh, no, he's going now. We're moving now.
Roger.
No, Sasha's in front of us. I don't know who that is. Cap, do you think of new simmers and streamers? Cap, what do you think of new simmers and streamers for Microsoft Flight Sim? What do I think of it? I think it's a great thing, man. I think it gives more exposure to Flight Sim, which is really what we need, man. If you really think about it, Flight Sim has always been such like a super niche market. I think with the, you know, with this simulator out and the more people streaming it and showcasing it and more stuff like that happening, I think it's good for our hobby, right? I think it's really good. Ever flown to Antarctica? I have not. No. I don't know how to get this type of aircraft AC correction, and I see other liveries as AC. Carson, you need model matching. Put exclamation point MM. Exclamation point MM. All right, he has departed. Beautiful, or he's departing. He's going to take the runway. Man, look at all of us right now. How many is there? Oh. He is literally on my EPU pole. All right, cool. COVID really opened up the flight sim community. I don't necessarily think it's COVID. I think this simulator has just brought so much potential, man, to be honest with you. Yeah. Does an Airbus have EFBs? Pardon me. Pardon me. Wow. It's usually aircraft. What the fuck, Sasha? It's usually aircraft dependent. So, like the company, not like, you know, an Airbus coming out of the Airbus facility is not going to have an EFB installed. That's going to be like British Airways or one of the other companies is going to add this afterwards. So that's kind of how that works. if that makes sense. Sasha ain't messing about today, chat. Microsoft Flight Simulator X-Plane 12, I really think that's a personal preference, man. For me, I'm choosing Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I don't think there's a wrong answer. I think the whole sim debate is kind of silly, to be honest with you. I think you use whatever simulator that you think is right for you. You know, I don't think that there's... Sasha has just the worst patience. The airplane hasn't even departed and Sasha's pulling onto the runway behind. Sasha, wait 2 minutes. I want to see if you actually wait 2 minutes for in-space separation, Sasha. 2 minutes. Do you need to use the company call sign? What do you mean, Andrew? Swift Jam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope all's well, my man. You have to remember, P3D is not a consumer product. It's intended for professional use. I don't buy that either. Not Lex, to be honest with you, man. If it was for professional use, they wouldn't sell academic licenses. Simply put, man. They wouldn't sell an academic license. They wouldn't, none of that would work if they really didn't want you to buy it. You know what I mean? I think that they punish you for buying P3D, as in making you have to buy every single new version of the simulator that comes out. I think they absolutely gouge their customers, but I think that's one of those things that you kind of have to be okay with if you're getting involved into P3D. Is just know that they're not there for you as a consumer. They're there to make money. You know what I mean? But yeah. Also, I think the days of calling P3D professional use are over. I don't know, man. It's hard to call a software that's, you know, 15 years old. You know, there's so much better that is available now, and I don't know. What's the longest flight you've done so far? We did Oslo to Vancouver, which was like 10.5 hours, 11 hours. How to get my settings? !MSFS. Finally able to watch the stream again. A new job is working 7 to 3, so I missed most of your streams. Damn, that sucks, Blue Crayon. Well, welcome back, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope the job's going well. What do you think about the whole virtual coal Embraer planes? Garbage. There's no point to P3D anymore. PMGG 7.3 is P3D is now Microsoft. I mean, everybody's kind of moving over, to be honest with you, but... can you do a setup tour? A setup tour? If you want to see pictures of my streaming, you can go to my Instagram, !Insta, or my Facebook, !FB. In chat, I have pictures up of my streaming setup there. I'm kind of like a private person with that type of stuff. You know, I have a camera that points at my peripherals and kind of shows everything that needs to be shown. So yeah. Alright, there he goes. Face reveal soon? Yeah, if you want to see my face in real life, you got to go to Flight Sim Expo in Houston. Alright, there goes Sasha. We're pulling onto the runway. Heathrow traffic speed bird 828 Yankee lining up runway 9 right. Heathrow. What do you have in your computer? ! Specs, Aiden. Yeah. Cap, can you show me a picture of your full debit card number? Yeah, do you need the back as well? Do you need the CVC numbers as well? Just the little 3 digits on the back so you can make some nice purchases? I agree. The simple fact you have to pay hundreds of dollars just for decent scenery in P3D annoys me. It's not even that, man. I can like, you know, I can get behind that, you know, developers have to work, you know, really hard to make that simulator look good. And what I can't get behind is the whole pricing scheme, this whole pyramid thing that Lockheed Martin has set up. So, like, let's just say, you know, think about how many updates have come out for Microsoft Flight Simulator, big updates that have come out. Imagine Microsoft charging you $69 or $79 every single time they pushed a major update. Honestly, man, it's got to be the biggest slap in the face. I don't, like, if I was a P3D user and that was how I was being treated by the company, I would have, you know, I would have bought the initial P3D and then that's it. There's no way I'm buying that simulator 4 times over again for minimal updates and increases and stuff that have been done to that simulator. It's just bananas, dude. To think that they're on version 4 point whatever. So if you've been flying P3D since day one, you've had to re-buy that simulator 4 times. How does that make any sense? Like it, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's simply for money. That's all it is. We have a reason to say that X-Plane with X-Plane 12 is taking the same route as P3D. No improvements or upgrades is a thing of the past. I don't know what's going on with X-Plane, to be honest with you, man. I really don't know. I really don't know their whole mentality behind it. I don't understand what they're doing. It just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe they have their own method and they have, you know, they have their own decisions and stuff that they're going to be doing, but it just doesn't make sense to me, man. Just doesn't make sense. Wow, this FPS is absolutely abysmal. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to take off with this. It's VATSIM, man. VATSIM just absolutely destroys your frames. Getting 20 FPS right now. 21. I really feel like there's... Hold on, let me log off. Yeah, immediately up to 35. 34. Okay, I'm going to do this departure off of VATSIM because whatever's going on with VATSIM, I'm losing 15 FPS being on VATSIM. So, see, this is okay. I could totally live with these numbers. 33, 35 FPS, perfectly fine for scenery. No problem. But when you log in on VATSIM and you start getting 21, 23 FPS, no, man, they got to do something with the optimization. They got to do something with the optimization of VATSIM. Okay, well, I'm just going to depart now because, yeah, the people behind me are probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? So, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure here, my friends. Let's go. Throttles up to 40%. Sounds are going up. See you guys on the other side. Chrono's going on. Beautiful. Let's get it, shall we? Shake and bake time. Let's go. Manflex 68 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Slight nose down pressure here on the stick. Airspeed is alive. Takeoff power set. $100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Alright, we'll log back in now that we're away from the airport.
Traffic.
Pretty sure somebody departed right behind me. Climb. Or like right on top of me. Where are you? I know that you're close. I don't know exactly where he is. I may just have to do this flight offline. I'm gonna have someone right on me? Yeah. Watching the stream, but also departing at the same time I am. I don't know why I get these weird FPS issues with VATSIM sometimes. Man, it is bumpy. Holy shit. Look at the nose of the airplane just bouncing everywhere. Why does VATSIM make your FPS go down? Because of all the models that it's drawing in. It's drawing in a bunch of models, and the models are causing FPS drops. Because I'm pretty sure the models use CPU. I don't think VATSIM is eating your frames. I think it's the model matching. More planes in your neighborhood means lower frames. Well, that would be in return VATSIM max, right? I mean, it's not. That's what I meant. You are correct. Yes, it's the model matching. It's not VATSIM servers that are causing the frames to drop. It's the models that VATSIM has to draw in. You are correct with that aspect. Apologize if I didn't make that clear enough, but that's exactly what I meant by, I'm not saying the VATSIM servers are causing FPS drop. It's the model matching. It's all the airplanes that it has to draw in causes major performance updates. Major. All right, there's 250 for climb. I think we have a restriction at 6,000 feet, so we're going to go autopilot on. I'll bring you back up into the flight deck. My display bar is off again? What do you mean, David? Display bar, what do you mean? So it's not VATSIM who has the optimizations, but the creator of the models. Could be. The airplane just absolutely blew through that restriction. It went to 6,500 feet before leveling off. We're just going to go open climb. There's no ATC online, so it really doesn't matter. We're just going to go open climb. We'll do that. Why are the engines behaving so weirdly? Are you seeing this? Thank you. All right. Flying your home airport of Dublin? Very cool. That'll be cool. Very nice. Maybe we should get FS traffic models. I've heard they're the same, but I don't know, man. The progress bar needs to be fixed? No, the progress bar is fine. You have to remember we're leaving the airport and then flying back. It should start filling up now because we're en route. I had to go around to YYZ last night in the Fenix and the throttles come out of toga. My speed went out of control. Huh. Weird. Very, very, very weird. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Make sure rudder trim, check that it says 0. I mean, yeah, I would have never touched rudder trim. It should always be 0. Did you gift memberships this week, too? I got an email saying I was gifted a first-class member. I did, David, yeah. On our members-only stream, I did. All right, landing lights off, runway turn-offs off, nose lights off, wing lights off. Let's disarm the ground spoilers. And pretty smooth, no clouds or anything, so we'll go ahead and release the cabin as well. Flight attendants can do their in-flight services. There's London Heathrow down there. If I spawned on anybody off departure, just let me know and I'll log off. Is that a, I don't care to fly on VATSIM today. I really don't mind either way. Is that a water, looks like a water runway or something like that. Pretty cool. I found out a waste of $40 because my frames are practically the same with those models. Yeah, it's not, like I said, I think it's the way that the models are drawn in is the problem. Somebody's got an open mic on Unicom. Yeah, that's the Olympic rowing course. Interesting, huh? I did not know that. Thank you. Joined a little late, so I don't know if you answered the answer, but how's the smoke treating you? Finally gone, Jonathan. Finally gone. Bought Taxi to Gate MCO and I love it. Had no issues. Great to have Terminal C. Do you have your what is it called that you have to have off? Photogrammetry turned off? Because apparently you have to have photogrammetry turned off to use that. Cap is in the mood for VATSIM nonsense, especially been insufferable lately. No, I don't. Well, kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it's been insufferable lately, but yeah. Captain, as much as I have respect for you, I must disagree with your TOLUS versus Phoenix assessment. With over 1,200 hours of the TOLUS, I've never sweated, and arrival or departure. Can't say the same about this one. Hey, man, like, dude, listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? I wasn't so much talking about flight models and system depth and stuff like that. I was just more so talking about visually and the rest of that. Like I said, right, I don't fly Airbuses in real life, Cam. So for me, system depth are, you know, I want some system depth, but system depth comes to the bottom of the list of usual things that I'm looking for. I've never been in an airplane that feels this way and is this intuitive. Maybe I should have chose my words a little bit better. And again, please don't take this the wrong way. I have absolutely nothing against TOLUS and that, but you know, looking at Tolis's texturing and modeling and everything in between, that's what I was more so saying. It doesn't even, you know, the EFB that comes with this, the way that this airplane just immerses you in the experience, I don't get that feeling with the Tolis airplanes. I don't get that feeling with the Flight Factor A320. I just don't. That's more so what I was getting at. I probably should have specified exactly what I was talking about. Again, everybody is entitled to their own opinions, you know. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just prefer flying this airplane. I've never felt immersed in it. You know what I mean? But that's just me, and that's coming from somebody who doesn't fly, right? So if you do fly in the real world or something like that, then you know, you probably know which one would be better for you. But as I said, it's one of those things, right, where I don't think everybody's going to have the same opinion. Everybody's going to have a difference of opinion. It depends what you want to get out of your flight simming, you know. Cap, I'm going to go play some Flightline and watch your stream on my iPad. Sounds good, man. Enjoy, dude. Enjoy, my man. You're free to move out the cabin and also light one up for this flight. Yes, we need it for sure. Yeah. Who's using the lab behind the flight deck? Cap, are you using FT-Sim sound pack for the PMDG? Nope. Default sounds, PMDG default sounds on the Fenix. Those are the two that I really don't feel need any sounds or something like that, you know. Dare I say RTX 4090, NVIDIA frame gen, and 4K. Maybe sometime, 3Dev. Maybe sometime, man. That toilet's getting overtime. Yeah. And I think the Tolis lineup in X-Plane, I don't think there's, you know, it's hard to beat the Tolis lineup in X-Plane, but yeah, they do great for that, you know. I went on a 40-mile hike today. Jesus, that's crazy, man. You've heard frame gen is a game changer? I mean, it is, dude. It basically takes your FPS and doubles it. So if we were stuck there getting 25 FPS, we would have had about 50 departing Heathrow. So yeah, it's a big game changer for sure, man. Yeah. Cap, do you have any fixes for lowering the cloud brightness while in the cockpit during the day? Make sure that you don't have HDR turned on. Go to your Windows settings and search for HDR. Make sure you have that turned off. Yeah. It's okay for 10 right in EIDW as 10 left does not work for me. You could do whatever you want. Yeah. I'm going to be landing 10 left, but GPU prices are still kind of high. They are. Yes, they are. They definitely are. For sure. Yeah, I mean, if I was still flying X-Plane, I would 100% be in the Tolis lineup of airplanes, right? I think I probably just mischose my words. I think it's just the immersion factor for somebody that is not a real world pilot. It's, yeah. In Microsoft or my monitor settings for HDR would be your Windows settings. Windows settings. Never had an altitude bug issue, and the Fenix used to be a ferry pilot. The only major issue with the A320 was blowing through altitude restrictions, which is obviously not normal. Yeah, I would agree. X-Plane has so many planes, but in few months, so will Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, you just have to remember, right? X-Plane as a platform hasn't changed in the last 15 years, right? So if you think about it, people developing for X-Plane, they've been able to develop for X-Plane. You know, look at Jar Design. Jar Design's been developing airplanes for like 10 years. It's not a good example, but I'm just saying. So yeah, you know, Microsoft is, we're pushing 3 years. So it's around the 3 to 4 year mark is really when I would start expecting some real heavy hitters to start reaching the market, because that's given enough time for the simulator to come out, for the simulator to get stable, and then enough time for the developers to actually spend a year and a half kind of, you know, developing their airplanes, right? There's been a lot of talk about FS Labs flying an A321 within Microsoft Flight Simulator and stuff like that. So pretty crazy, man. And like I said, if you just think about some of the airplanes that are coming for this sim already, I mean, ones that we know are going to be here and they're going to be here soon. I mean, the list is just crazy, dude. A330, A220, Fokker series, You've got the Q400 from Majestic coming. You've got an MD-11. You've got a 757, a 767. You've got a freeware A350. I mean, the list is literally endless. So it's crazy, man. The PMDG 73 is amazing. I do enjoy the PMDG. Yeah, I have a lot of fun flying that one. Yeah, I do, man. FS Labs is amazing. Love their Airbus series. Never flown in FS Labs airplanes. Yeah, I'm a real world 737 captain. I honestly jump between the two sims. They both have their strong points. Microsoft has the immersion and the visual beauty. X-Plane is easy to use and great for real sim prep. Yep, and Alex, you know what, man? That's exactly the way that I go about it. I always explain to people, I'm not a real world pilot. I'm not training to be a real world pilot. I have no, and that's why I choose Microsoft Flight Simulator, because for me, not being able to, you know, have, you know, views like this out of like a flight deck all day and stuff like that, to me, visuals are very, very, very important. More so important than suffering through terrible anti-aliasing, terrible performance of X-Plane, right? It's just not, right now in its current stage, X-Plane is just not worth it for me. Now, will those things change? Who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. One can only hope that X-Plane gets better on all fronts and kind of fixes the mess that they've got themselves into with X-Plane 12, in my opinion. But yeah, as somebody who's never going to fly an A320 in the real life, you know, it's much more, Microsoft is much more enjoyable to me. Yeah. Hello, Becky. Welcome. Low FPS, low level of detail. Yeah, I mean, X-Plane's just not even good to look at. It's kind of weird. If you're not a real pilot, you want to see a real pilot for everybody, not necessarily what they feel. Well, exactly, yes. Heard Peter Hager is coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. He's working on a version 2, I know that. I booked my daughter's trip to Galapagos, and she's flying on Keto. I told her I want pics of the airport or she's grounded. Yes, 100%. Yeah. Capito V1 had an amazing point on his stream a couple days ago. He mentioned that less than 10% of flight simmers are real-world pilots. Yeah, I mean, I've said that since day one, Jerome. That's been my biggest... I even think 10% is a very gracious number. I don't think that... Is that the right word, gracious? Anyways, I would say that probably even less than 10%. I would be willing to say that 95% of flight simmers are not real pilots. Maybe they're going to get their, you know, their PPL or something like that, but I'm talking about actual airline pilots, you know? There's, you know, most airline pilots, when they come home from flying after a week or two, the last thing they want to do is sit in a simulator and do what they do for work, right? Which is totally understandable, man. Totally understandable. You have a few that, like we've seen in here, that love to do prep work. They like to keep their minds sharp. They like to practice things in the simulator. Absolutely, I totally get that. But for most pilots, you know, they're not coming home and jumping into like X-Plane or Microsoft to go fly around and stuff, right? That's just reality. And I think that's why Microsoft has been so successful, honest to God. I really think that's why Microsoft is kind of, you've seen this whole shift from X-Plane to Microsoft, because like for what simulator is being used the most, just because of that exact point. Most people don't care if the 737 that they're flying flies exactly identical to the real world 737, because they're never going to fly a real 737, right? Like it's and that's where I think X-Plane kind of lost the community, where X-Plane is just trying so hard to focus on these real world, you know, flight models and stuff of their little Cirrus, you know, stuff, that they focused way too hard on that, and they've almost forgot about everything else. They're focused so hard on capturing that 5% of people that really truly think sitting in your computer chair flying on a static desktop simulator, that flight model is the end all be all of all of life. It's the creator of flight sim is flight models. There's so much more, and I think that's why the simulator has been so successful. It's opened everybody's eyes that you don't have to sacrifice performance and visuals just because you have to say that, oh, well, you know, this airplane may fly like it does in the real world. It's crazy, man. You know? That's like the professional chefs coming home and making a frozen dinner. It's like a professional chef coming home and playing that chef game that's on Steam. You know what I mean? Probably not going to happen. Probably not too interested in doing something like that, right? How can you market all this while collaborating with Swiss? Well, that's the thing, and I think that's when I think they realized, Kevin, I think started maybe the internal conversations at Laminar Research and X-Plane was just like, okay, we may have missed a mark here. We may have, we may have messed this up a little bit. We should have probably focused a little bit more on that. And I think the only reason they're really doing the whole Swiss 01 partnership videos is because they realize that they need to gain some of that. They need to convince, he's got a huge following, man. What does he have? Half a million subscribers and something like that? I mean, he can, there's the potential of them bringing in, new customers because they see him flying it, but I don't know, man. I think they're just going after the wrong user base. I don't think Swiss viewers, I don't think very many of them would even have $60 to spend on a simulator. And I mean that with no disrespect, you know what I mean? But like when your target audience is literally 11-year-olds or 12-year-olds, are you trying to convince them to get mommy's credit card so that you can buy X-Plane? I don't know how well that's going to go, but anyways, that's just my opinion. Please don't take that the wrong way. I have no ill will against Swiss 01. He's obviously doing something right with his subscriber count, right? But I would personally, I would hate it if I had to generalize my entire premise of making videos was flying the shittiest default biggest airplanes out of the shittiest default smallest airports. I would drive myself crazy if I had to do what he did, man. So kudos to him. Kudos to him. I'm sure he's probably regretting some of the decisions that he's made, but if I had to start up my stream every time and it's just, that's what I had to do, I would just lose my shit. Give me a second, guys. I gotta clean my glasses. They're so dirty. So dirty. And let's kind of keep everything friendly in here, chat, all right? I'm not saying you have to be a viewer. I'm sure there's people that think the same thing about me, dude. There's probably people that come in here and think, look at this pretentious dickhead dressed in a pilot uniform, think he knows everything, like it's whatever, dude. It is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but yeah. Swiss did come in here. Yes, he was in here a couple times. He did come in here and he did say hello, and I was very quick to point out, I think the exact words that I said to him was, wow, funny to see you here. I didn't think I think that our demographics are completely different. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, there we go. Glasses are cleaned. What's that thing on my headset? It's called Track IR. It allows me to move my head in the simulator instead of like using the camera or the mouse to move things around. I think how much Swish is getting paid, he might not mind all that much. I don't know, Jared, man. I mean, looking at his numbers, he averages about 30,000. I would say he's probably, I mean, I don't know what sponsors he has. He may have some sponsors. Obviously, X-Plane and Laminar are paying him. Like, they're paying him. I'm sure they're paying him a good penny to make these videos with Austin and stuff and promote X-Plane. But I would say ad revenue-wise, he's probably making $2,000 or $3,000 a month based on ad revenue, just based on numbers. Like, I can, I make about $1,000 to $1,500 a month off ad revenue. So he's got quite a few more subscribers. I don't know how many views he gets a month. That's stuff only the content creator is going to know. But I would assume that he would be making, $3,000 a month off ad revenue, somewhere on there. And then, like I said, sponsors. Depends what sponsors he has. Obviously, X-Plane is paying him a huge... Thrustmaster sponsored him last year. I don't think they're sponsoring him this year. Supersonic Jellybean. Yeah. I'd much rather be Chewy and have a smaller, more mature audience. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I would, like I said, man, if I had to wake up every morning and I had to appease, 11 and 12-year-olds, I know that there's some 11 and 12-year-olds in chat, please don't take this the wrong way, but if my content was solely based on, like I said, what the biggest default airplane that I can find and fly it into the smallest default airport, if that was my every single day and like that's what I had to do for my streams, I I don't think I'd be streaming any longer, to be honest with you, man. Part of what keeps me going is exploring new parts of the world, flying new airplanes, flying to new airports, all that stuff, you know? Like so. Once you've got RideDog, that's where a channel has hit it big. Exactly. See? There you go, man. There you go. You have a confidence about you that is great to see. You're great at what you do and you know it. Good for you. Well, thank you, Salt. I appreciate that, man. I don't really... Confidence, yes, but I'm still... I think that's just because of the hours that I have in the simulator, so I, like, force myself to be confident about it. You know what I mean? I can watch Swiss shorts. I just can't get myself to watch his longer form content. Yeah, like I said, his content's not for me, man. And I don't, you know, like I said, don't take this the wrong way, man. I have nothing but respect for everybody on this platform. I know how difficult it can be to stream and to create content and to have subscribers and feel that, you know. So I totally get it, and I have nothing but respect for every content creator and everybody that does it. Just because their content's not for me doesn't mean that I don't respect what they do, right? So yeah, absolutely. What's the price? Where can you see the tracker? I think you can put !track IR like RideDog just did in chat right now, and that should provide you with a direct link. Depends where you buy it. So yeah. Sonny, take care, man. Have a good day, dude. Cap, how many airports do you think you have now? Because you fly to a lot of places. A lot, man. I don't even know. I'd have to get a count, to be honest with you. Probably have over 150, probably payware airports, I would think, somewhere around there. Yeah. Well, thank you, Flite. I appreciate that, man. I am, dude. I always, you know... Every single stream, dude, I thank the people that take time out of their day to come and watch and hang out and keep chat busy. And we always have great conversations here, man. We really have good conversations about simulators and other streamers and food, and we really have great conversations. And, you know, I think it's important. I've been really trying to preach that, you know, it shouldn't matter what simulator you use. We're all here for the same reason, man. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like, if you see another streamer or you see somebody flying a sim, no need to be disrespectful. You just, you know, the content may not be for you, and that's perfectly fine. Just continue on with your day. You know what I mean? Speaking of food, 2 weeks. Ah, dude, so ready. You ever make chili? What, RideDog, you've never made a chili? RideDog, send me a message on Discord. I'll send you my dad's chili recipe, dude. I've told this story a couple times, but before my dad passed away, there was like a couple things that he like never would give me, and his chili recipe was one of the things that he just held near and dear to his heart. It was like a family recipe. He wasn't ready to pass it down to me, and like a week before he passed away, and he passed away totally unexpectedly, so it wasn't like he knew that he was gonna die. So like he was like, oh, here's the, you know, about a week before he passed away, he like, I went to go see him. We were going golfing, or we did... Why am I putting frequencies? We were going golfing or something like that, and he literally slips me like a piece of paper, and the piece of paper had the chili recipe on it. And I was away in university, right? I was getting my welding degree. So, anyways, it was just messed up. It was one of those things, you know, where like I think about that quite often because I look back on it and I say, I wonder what caused him, never had the opportunity to ask him, I wonder what caused him at that point to give him, you know, at what point, what made him decide at that point to give me the chili recipe and stuff like that. So I think about that because it's pretty crazy. So I hold that recipe near and dear to me, obviously, because I feel like another week it probably he would have never given it to me, right? And I would have never thought in my head to get dad's chili recipe or something, you know what I mean? So, yeah. 10 left today, Cap? Yes, we are doing 10 left. No worry, Kyle. I mean, it was 7 years ago, 8 years ago, dude. But yeah. Do you like corn in your chili? I do not put corn in my chili, no. Flyboy, sounds good, man. Have a great meeting, dude. How can I make clouds realistic because the default ones are not very good? What simulator are you in, Pepe? Try turning them to high or max. Hey Gap, do you experience one micro stutter on final approach when the sim is loading more sharp ground textures? I noticed that Microsoft does this every time. No, I haven't noticed that. No. As Flite said, you're my favorite streamer, Microsoft Flight Simmer. I always feel like the flight deck on all of your streams feels so real. Love watching you in chat, the interact. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Hey, Cap, for the ATR, A330, and 777 freighters, are we going to be able to load cargo inside the plane? Hopefully. Hopefully, I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Nice flights, everyone will enjoy it, dude. Absolutely, Jarvis. Yeah, for sure, man. How is the chili? Oh, dude, it slaps. Like, it's... Man, I have friends that... Like, when we have, like, parties, like, we'll do, like, NHL parties, or, like, we used to do Super Bowl parties and stuff like that, and they would beg me to make the chili and bring it over. Yeah. You should always have corn in the chili. I feel like that's more like a, like, Western thing. I do not put corn in the chili. No, I do not. My dad has a spicy spaghetti recipe that he won't let anyone know about. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, dude. They have these recipes and they've perfected them. And my dad used to get me all the time, man. Like, he'd be like, hey, you want to come over for dinner? It's like, It's like, I made some chili and I got some for you to take home. It's like, I'll be right there, man. I'll be right there. You know. He knows what's up. If you don't mind, could you send me that chili recipe? I'm looking for one. Yeah, sure. Just reach out and send me a message on Discord. Remind me. I'll do that. Always corn and chili here. Yeah, it's definitely like a Western thing. Making me tear up. Nah, man. Listen, dude. If there's anything that I can tell you is that life is... This is why I always try and enjoy life, and this is why I always live life to the fullest, and this is why I live my life with very little regret, is that you never know when it can be taken away. It's one of those weird things, man. When it's your time, man. There's, you know, obviously it's sad, and obviously, you know, I wish he was here, and I wish I could talk with him, and there's obviously a bunch of things that I wish I could do, right, that I can't do. But that being said, I also take solace in, like, you know, he was able to see me go through school. He was super proud. He was, you know, excited for the future. The one thing that really sucks is he was like, he was more technologically advanced than like a lot of people, I would say. Like, he was like one of the first people that had like a computer. He was one of the first people that like had like internet and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think he actually really would have been, you know, I've explained this to you before, and it's taken me 5 years to convince my mom and everybody else that, you know, streaming is a viable career and that you can make money doing this and you can live a good life if you're smart and you're, you know, you're reasonable with your money and you know, invest it and you do certain things in certain ways. He would have been all about it. You know what I mean? He would have supported me since day one, because I've explained, man, for the last, you know, finally my mom and my family, I think they understand that this is like something viable, especially now that I have like external contracts with iniBuilds, Thrustmaster, just to name a few, right, of companies that pay outside of like what you make on YouTube and stuff like that. So I think once they saw that there was a potential for contract work and others to be interested, I think that's when it really became like a thing, you know. I'm the weirdo that picks the beans out of my chili. You can't do beans? Oh, no, you got to, man. Got to. Always watching down on you. I bet he's very proud of you right now. Always watching the streams. I hope so, man. I hope so, dude. You, yeah. Matty Matheson, fellow Canadian. He's a bomb chili recipe. Dude, Matty Matheson's awesome. Love Matty Matheson. 131150. Who is this? Shannon Control? Ooh, it is Shannon Control. Chat, we got ATC online for the arrival. Shannon Control. 131150. That's always good. Igor, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Good to see you, dude. Crumble Fritos? Dude, yeah, Fritos are really good on top. Yep, I do agree. Grandmother passed away from ovarian cancer about 2 years ago. She had some black-eyed peas recipes that I never got when the family knows it, and then she said she got me hooked on them. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's crazy, man. If you don't eat the beans, you're not eating chili. My favorite thing is chili, and then once it's done, you put a little bit of like pepper jack or something on top of it, a little bit of cheese with like some kick, and then you dip your Tostitos, dip like corn chips and stuff in it. Oh man, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. All right, cool. Let's call him up. We'll let him know we are descending on the Vater 2 Romeo.
Seabird 632, descend now, flight level 7, Cedo.
Also probably got to
Descend
get
to
on.
636, hang on.
Shannon Control, very good evening. Speedbird 828 Yankee, descending Vater 2 Romeo 27000. Oh shit, you know what? I don't have my push to talk. Fuck. Settings, push to talk. Apply. Check control, very good evening. Speedbird 828 Yankee descending Vatter 2 Romeo, flight level 250.
Speedbird 828 Yankee Shannon, hello, set squawk 6617.
6617, we'll ident for him.
Speedbird 828 Yankee, thanks, identified. Factory 2 Romeo's correct, expect ILS runway 10 left.
Except ILS 10 left. Speedbird 828 Yankee. Cap, I promise you dip your pizza in some...
Yankee, descend flight level 160.
160, Speedbird 828 Yankee. Dip your pizza in applesauce? Applesauce? I don't know about that one, dude. You want pizza with ranch? I like ranch. Yeah, I like a good You know what sucks, man? And this is true. I hate Pizza or Pizza 71, whatever you want to call it. I hate their pizza, but goddamn, dude, their garlic sauce is crack. Literal crack. If you're Canadian, you know. I don't know if I've ever... Papa John's garlic sauce is good too, but that's more like of like a garlic butter. But yeah, pizza garlic sauce, dude. Oh, it's like crack. Applesauce. I've never heard of that one. No. Lovely Cork accent on the controller. I believe you talked to him before. Maybe. Yeah. Yep. Very true. Right on. Yeah. I'm always open. I'm open for everything, man. I was always brought up that, you know, always try something first. Never say that you don't like it. Never say that you know it's not for you. Always try something once before you know. Yeah. Garlic butter when it meets garlic smash. I've had it. My Canadian coworkers brought down some, and it's insane with pizza, dude. It's crack. It's crack, Zach. Literally. Yeah. Don't knock it till you try it. Exactly. Exactly. Do you know how many times like my family's tricked me? Oh man, my grandfather was crazy, dude. He used to cook like with all kinds of things. Great cook, great chef, cook, whatever. So many times, dude, he used to like trick me. He'd be like, "Oh, hey, I made this spaghetti sauce," and he'd feed me. You know, he'd have a big spoon and he'd give me a big thing of spaghetti sauce, and I would eat it, and I'd be like, "Wow, like that's really good. Like, thank you for that." And he'd be like, "Yeah, it's chicken liver." And it's like, fuck. This guy, man. He just convinced me that I like this, and now it's chicken liver, and now I got to eat chicken liver because I just basically ratted on myself, and I said that it was good. Always, man. Always try something first before you say no, unless it's Captain Sim. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Sabre 6013 identified, cleared factory.
Your fires in Canada are killing us in New York City. Yesterday, the sky apocalyptic orange, dude. It's the same here, Paul. It's been like that here since Sunday. Today was the first day. Yeah.
Romeo for 1.
Today was the first day. Liver and onions? No, can't do liver and onions. I've tried it. Obviously tried it. Can't do it.
Now flight level 240.
240 for 6013.
Speedbird 13 kilo descend flight level 80.
Whitson, it's called Track IR. Track and then IR.
13 kilo descend.
You've had grits? I have. I've had grits down in Florida at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. I think I might have had them at Waffle House. Liver is disgusting. Liver, it's got its own taste. It's very rich. It's very iron kind of like taste. I don't know. I could see the appeal, but yeah. Enjoyed the stream, boss. We got to go to football training. Take care, Bellis. Thanks for being here, man. All the best. You got. When do you think the 330 will come out? I have no clue, man. I have no clue, dude. I don't know if it'll be at the expo or shortly after the expo. I really don't know. Really don't know. As a southern guy, grits are scrumptious. They can be. See, I find them, Zach, the couple times that I've had them, I find them very bland. Like when I had them at Cracker Barrel, I think you just put like black pepper on them and stuff, but I don't know, man. Maybe I was expecting more, but I don't know, man. Make sure you go to In-N-Out in Houston, 100%. Go on to Cane's, Raising Cane's, In-N-Out, Sonic for the drinks. We're not going to Sonic for food. We're going to Sonic for their drinks. Oh yeah, big time. Very bland. I had salt and pepper and a hunk of butter. Okay. Grits need butter. Interesting. Huh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to try that next time. Here they can cook it well, it's amazing, but I've had bad things about liver. Yeah, I agree, Dominic. It's not for me either. Popeyes, we got Popeyes here. Cherry limeade, that's the one. Thank you, Split. That is the one, man. My buddy said I got to get cherry limeade and I have to add the runts to it. Yeah.
Yankee descent flight level 70.
Flight level 70828 Yankee. I may want, yeah, the cherry limeade with runts in it or something like that. Is that a thing? I don't know. All right, let's make sure my landing rate monitor is connected and working. I've been having issues with it again. But yeah, cane sauce, I'm excited, man.
Easy 551, Shannon, hello.
Starstep, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Where are we parking? The gates are... I'll have a quick little look-see here.
6013, you don't seem to be following the arrival. Just confirm your next waypoint.
Speedbird 6013, for some reason the arrival's not popping up for me.
I think it's
another one.
201.
Okay, I would have appreciated if you let me know earlier. Speedbird 6013, turn left heading 270 degrees.
270 for 6013.
Speedbird 632, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1017 for Speedbird 632, thank you much.
Portugal 1323, ready for push and start. Portugal 1323, push and start approved, QNH 1017.
Push and start approved, QNH 1017 and Portugal 1323.
Speedbird 13 kilo, reduce speed now to 210 knots.
210 knots.
Can you put flight level 60 in your pre-selector? I thought you said 7, but I might be right. Thank you. Okay, I love your dedication to stream and chat, making sure. Thank you. Flight Simmer, appreciate you, man. Never said that people who, for whatever reason, can't see the arrival decide to try and guess their way through instead of playing the controller. Probably trying to figure it out. What does Track IR do? Can you know more about it, please? What does Track IR do? So Track IR will allow me, let's say if I'm looking like this, right? Let's say I'm shooting a visual approach, I can move my head in the sim. So you can see I'm moving my head like pretty minimally, right? I'm still, my eyes are staying looking right at the middle of the screen, but I'm moving my head. So you can see by moving my head slightly to the left, I'm able to look 90 degrees, right? That's about 90 degrees to the left. I'm barely moving my head. So that's what it allows you to do. So it also allows you to like look down, you can look up at like, you know, move yourself over, you can look at like autopilot panels up here, you can zoom yourself into things like this and here. And so it's pretty cool. It's very immersive with what it allows you to do. So if you're shooting like a visual approach, let's say, you know, this is where I really find, let's say you're shooting a visual approach, right? Instead of moving your camera with your mouse left and right, you simply just move your head and you can look, right? You can look out the window and you can do all those types of things. So that's where Track IR is extremely handy.
208, cleared direct, soup off.
River visual, yep, 100%. Yeah.
Direct soup off for
My LRM is not connecting anymore with the sim via wide client. Any idea why? Update your FSUI PC. Update FSUI PC. That's the issue that I was having initially, but yeah. Oh, they're very cool, Visheth. Yeah. Very, very, very cool. Alright, let's make sure we're not hitting any speed restrictions or anything here. 220 knots. So let's bug that up. We're going to go 220. Oops. Go 220 on the speed. That's our restriction. We'll abide by all the restrictions. 220. And we need to be at 7,000 feet. Where was that for? For Burmo. Does it have that in the McDo? Burmo, 7,000. It does. Okay, well, let's see if it gets there. Hopefully it does. How much is Track IR? Really depends where you are. I think for mine it was like 189, 179. 179 I think is what I paid for mine plus tax. It was about $200. Tax and shipping. I got mine off Amazon actually. So check Amazon because I know that Track IR, Natural Point. Make sure that you're buying it from Natural Point. They're the developers. So, yeah, everything you can upload, they don't work, Captain Lee. I've already tried with multiple people, man. For whatever reason, they're not. It doesn't load the views. Yeah. . does not load them. FSU IPC is still relevant. Use an FS 2020. Yeah, it is, Clip, because it connects the sim to external apps and stuff. You know what I mean? Well, it seems, Captain, you have a bundle or the headset only. I have the bundle. So I have the hat clip that I don't use. This is the IR Pro, and then I have the camera that it speaks to up top.
Kilo cleared direct rate car.
I was just looking, and I thought the After Dark was today, but it's tomorrow. Correct. Tomorrow, Friday, we're doing it.
And
208 from Suboff, cleared ILS runway 10 left.
Out block.
Yeah, Sleeper 208 from Suboff, cleared ILS runway 10 left.
Cleared ILS 10 left for Speedbird 208.
There is a non-FSU IPC version of LRM, works good. Wait, what do you have to have, Greg? Just nothing? It just connects to the simulator? I may look into that then. Because if I don't have to run FSU IPC, I really wouldn't want to. Tomorrow you have an all-star nap and cocktails on the agenda. There you go. After Dark plan for tomorrow? Yes, Euro Truck Simulator. It's in the afternoon though. So it's an EU After Dark.
438, you're identified at the Bagso 2 Romeo arrival landing runway 10
Yeah, but I think it's there. It's beta. Interesting. I'll have a look at that. Do you have a link to the track IR? Yep. Put exclamation point track IR.
438, descent flight level 120.
Sim Ontario just dropped. Need a good cargo plane now? Yes, correct. We do. We do. You ever gonna get back into farming? Maybe. Cam Stan? Maybe, dude. I do farming in real life now. Not that type of farming, but I have a tractor and I do all that in real life now. So, you're gonna be using the development version? Yes, that's the one that has the LNAV, VNAV, right?
Yankee clear direct Oslex.
Clear direct Oslex. Speedward 828 Yankee.
Secret 6013, turn right setting 060 degree.
Alright, he wants us direct Oslex. Insert. We shall make that right turn now.
1 overhead Adara, radar service terminate. Shanley Koch line, monitor Unicom.
OG, what's up, man? Are you doing a convoy? Probably not, man. Just default. Just single player. Download on the same page for the LRM site. It was tricky to find though. Okay.
Runway 10 right, clear to land.
I will. I'll find it. Mr. Caps, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Secret 13 kilo descent to altitude 3,000 feet from radar cleared ILS runway 10 right.
Those engines are just struggling, man. Holy.
Secret 828 Yankee descent to altitude 4,000 feet QNH 1017.
4,000 feet 1017. Speedward 828 Yankee.
Easy 551, stop descent flight level 80.
Stopping at 80 for easy traffic.
Alright, LRM SimConnect version is beta and not updated since late 2022. Interesting. Decent weather today in Dublin, still not the best during the summer. Yeah, it's bumpy. Think there's more Speedbirds and Shamrocks in Dublin at the moment? Could be. Yeah. John Zander, how are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Speedbird 6328 firm. You can stay on the frequency for now. Once you're vacated, contact tower 118.6.
Just down the frequency and turn land and then go to tower and basically.
Need a link to be a part of your membership.
You can contact tower now 118.
You should. I think it's exclamation point how to. Should provide you with a link to that. Should be a link in the description how to become a member as well.
Secret 828 Yankee descent to altitude 3,000 feet and from Oslex cleared ILS runway 10 right.
3,000 feet from Oslex cleared ILS. You cleared us 10 left. Is that so okay?
Sorry, yes, 10 left.
10 left. Thanks. Speedward 828 Yankee.
Secret 6013.
Can we get a top-down replay for the landing? No, no replay of this landing. We'll get a replay coming into London though. No replay coming into Shamrock. I almost said Shamrock. Coming into Dublin because we're going to be doing a turnaround. So we're going to the gate here in Dublin, and then we're turning ourselves around.
Number 1, report final from my theatre. Report final, excellent. Ryanair 551 Foxtrot. Sorry, still on the frequency.
All right, turn our landing system on. Everything's looking good. Speed's great. We're holding 210 knots. Sorry, 220 knots. I don't think we had any restrictions. Yeah, 220 the whole way down. So he gave us basically a shortcut from Babon. He sent us direct to Oslex. And now we're coming in. And we're coming in here from Oslex.
Until 6 DME, contact tower 118.6. Bye-bye.
We need to speed till 60 in the and we're over.
You're at work but on break right now? Nice, Pickle. Hope you're having a good day, man.
We're 130 kilo, speed.
Alright, we go 1017 on the Barrow. Good.
What's the call sign?
After 21 Delta.
After 21 Delta, Shannon, Roger. Just confirm your aircraft type and intentions after departure.
Mathis just uploaded loads of pictures of the cockpit, and I must say the textures look interesting compared to the other Airbus products. EFB looks fantastic, though. I'll have to take a look at that series. Yeah. BA normally porks at T1 200 stands. Yes, they're at, looking for stand 201. 201. We could take 201, 200, 202. Really, any of those doesn't really matter. Alright, cool. It's armor localizer. And those should have been on. We can start bringing our speed back now to about 210 knots, then we'll go get flaps 1 out.
Go down to Charlie, surface 070 degrees 11 knots.
We'll go flaps 1.
03 clear, touching down.
Beautiful Irish countryside. Alright, ground spoilers armed, auto brake is set, we're going to arm our approach as well, localizers captured, Loc Star, and glide slope should be coming alive here soon. Keep bringing our speed back down, we'll go 190.
Two other stations are in 217%, flight level 80, and just confirm approach time.
On the 12-mile final now. Should get a nice sunset arrival back into Heathrow, so that should be nice. Do you know that Europe, I believe, a lot of the other ICAO countries, landing lights 10,000 is no longer a rule. In BAFCOM has stated in 2019, it is now pilot discretion. Interesting. Huh.
CV551, clear direct off flex.
Cap, do you have a short and sweet answer to the Microsoft versus X-Plane debate? Yeah, it's absolutely silly. It's a flight sim. You choose whatever you think is best for you. There's no right or wrong answer. And the fact that people want to fight about what simulator they use is so absurd, man. We're literally 11866, wonderful ATC. Hopefully see you for the departure. Speedbird 828. 828 Yankee. Yeah, so I think it's absolutely absurd. We're all here for the same reason, because we love airplanes and we love flight simulation. If you're going to let a simulator come between making friends or being friendly with somebody, that's just absurd in my opinion. 8 miles, gear down, flaps 2, call tower. 13115, that was tower? That can't be tower. No, what the hell, what frequency got? Oh no, 18.6, yeah, okay, we do have it.
2,500.
Tower, good evening, Speedbird 828 Yankee, ILS 10 left.
Yellow, continue approach number 2 to Winston 0601.
Continue approach, Speedbird 828 Yankee. Alright, let's go to our, we're already set up, cool, sweet. So, good there. What about the flight model holdouts? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You want to talk about a flight model as you're sitting in your $100 computer chair, looking at your $200 monitor on your $200 peripherals? Winds are left, clear to land, Speedbird 828 Yankee, thanks. Alright, cool. Flaps 3. Let's go final approach speed now. We've been cleared to land. We'll get the runway turnoffs and the nose lights and the wing lights to the on position. Once we're coming through 160 knots, we'll get flaps full. There's 160 knots now. We'll go flaps full. And we will be fully configured just short of 5 miles now. Now, the 330 cockpit looks a bit plastic, especially something about the overhead panel doesn't seem right. Meh. Listen, you know somebody's going to come out with a mod. You know somebody's going to probably do like a worn textures and stuff like that, so I'm all for that. All right, joystick cam is on. Let's enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you down on the ground. My airplane. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the arrival, guys. Landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Signs are on. Flaps are full. Cabin is ready. Ground spoilers are armed. ECAM memo is no blue. I'm going to put this bad boy down. That is gusty, but at least it's gusting right down the runway, right, chat? At least she's gusting. So I did notice last night on my practice route that the Pappies and glide slope are inconsistent.
1,000.
So I will be flying Pappies, not glide slope. Glide slope tends to put you very high. So I'm going to be following Pappies. Is there a way to turn off? Is there a way to turn off? Probably shouldn't be doing this glide slope mode. There we go. We're going to turn that off. So now it won't scream at me while we do it. Because you'll see, once we get closer to the airport, you'll see Pappies. And then you'll see glide slope really start to like slip away. Can already see 3 white, 1 red. There we go. Back on track. 2 white, 2 red. Looking good. Oh man, this is gusty, chat. Holy.
500.
Check. Alright, so there goes our glide slope. You'll really start to see it kind of slip away now. But we're going to stay on Pappies. We're going to stay 2 white, 2 red. All the way down. Getting 3 red now. We'll bring the nose back up just slightly.
300.
Back on track.
100 above.
Whew. Just blowing around like crazy.
Minimum 200.
Continue.
$100.
50 over the numbers.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Let it sit nicely. Thank you. Reversers open. Nose down gently. Decelerating. Sheesh. Workout chat. Holy. $60 knots. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin, Ireland. Beautiful flight. We'll vacate here to the right. Wonderful.
08 to Yankee, vacate right November 3 and then right onto November.
Vacate November 3 and a right onto November. Speed ready to Yankee. Alrighty. Sweet. Cool. Nice flight, chat. Making a right turn here onto November. Landing lights are off. Nose light to taxi. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. AP master start switch is on. And we'll go ahead and make our right turn here. And let's go ahead and clean up flaps and spoilers. I'm getting 20 FPS again. So I believe I'm having that some type of bug with the models today. I don't know what's going on. Getting just the worst performance on Faten today. And I bet you if I were to log on.
Contact the ground now, 121.8,
121.8, thanks, great to see. We'll see you soon. Speedbird 828 Yankee.
Ciao.
All right, 121.8. Hey, I'm sorry, I might have wrote the question a little wrong on approach. Do you have a short and sweet answer to Microsoft and explain differences, pros and cons? Not really, man. Like I said, dude, the pros and cons are what you make of it. Every simulator experience is completely different, man. And I totally mean that. People use simulators for completely different reasons. It really depends what you're looking for, man. Yeah. What driver should I use for the sim not to crash? The newest driver should be good. I'm on the newest driver and I'm not having any issues. Do you ever have a bad landing? Oh yes, all the time. All the time. Just let them know we're on November. Ground speed ready to 8 Yankees on November.
Speed ready to 8 Yankee, good evening. Taxi left Foxtrot. Remain Foxtrot link 3 to stand 314.
Alrighty, Foxtrot, link 3 to stand 314. Speedbird 828 Yankee, thank you. Alright, Foxtrot, chat. Where is Foxtrot? I think this is Foxtrot. I don't...
Runner 551, Foxtrot, good
Let's have a
evening.
look-see here. Okay, yep, this is Foxtrot, good. And then he wants us link...
Runner 551, Foxtrot, just confirm the squawk you were given.
Link 3 to 314. Where's link 3? Link 3 all the way down there. Okay. For 314. Link 3 is down here. 314. None of these are in there. Okay. Weird. Okay. We'll go to GSX. Hopefully GSX has it.
Dublin ground, good afternoon.
Parking?
254
314.
Charlie. Requesting IFR clearance to London Heathrow. Information Bravo on board.
Oh, I see 315s. I don't see 314.
Speedbird 828 Yankee, just give way to the Aer Lingus A320 in front there. He'll be vacating in front at Mike 1.
Alright, we'll vacate, wait for the Aer Lingus in front. Speedbird 828 Yankee. Is this custom scenery? Yes. This is MK Studios, Dublin V2. Sim just crashed with the newest driver? Interesting. How do you get GSX? You purchase it from the GSX website, FS Dream Team, and follow the install. Yeah. So do we know what terminal? This is Terminal 1, Pier 3. Terminal 1, Pier 3. Like, where could that be in here? Charlie? What did you give me? 314. Why is 314 nowhere in here?
Taxi Whiskey 2, Sierra to hold short runway 10 right.
I don't see any.
Crossing runway 16 and then taxiing via Sierra.
314 is straight in there. Link 3 to 314. I wonder why I'm not seeing 314 here. That's fine. He kept one on the ground. Are you steering with your rudder pedals or the joystick Z-axis? Joystick Z-axis. Yeah. No, it's fine. We can pull in. It's fine. We just want to have... You ever have honey on pizza crust? Yes, delicious. Hot honey?
Stand 408 Lima, information Bravo, quest clearance to Heathrow, please.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Lima, good evening, clear to Heathrow, Dexon 4 Echo, departure, 10 right, initial flying flight level 90, squawk 6624, airborne frequency 131.15.
No GSX? No, it'll be there. It's just we can't go like to it. We can't bug it in there. They said 134. No, I said 314. Link 3 to 314.
Frequency 131.15 and squawk 6624. Shamrock 1 Hotel Lima.
Shamrock 1 Hotel Lima, repeat back.
German Eagle 628 to request taxi.
German Eagle 628 taxi, link 4 Mike 1, hold short runway 16.
Right, and it should be like one of these first two gates here. I think it's this one right here.
To the British Airways A320 passing right to left.
Yeah, 314 is right there. So it's in the scenery, I just don't know why it's not, why they've skipped over it. Anyways, it's okay, we're here. Nose light off. APU bleed on.
Contact tower on 118.6. Shamrock 441, bye-bye.
Weird. Holy performance, Batman. Something's going on with the VATSIM models today, man. I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, if I disconnect, I immediately gain... Well, it's not actually that bad. This may be just the scenery here. I only gained like 3 FPS disconnecting and connecting. Alright, should be good right about there, I think. Maybe pull a little bit more forward. I have a tendency to park this airplane a little bit further back. Bet the jetway doesn't work? Hopefully it does. Think you can do the next leg off VATSIM to get your frames normal? We'll do the departure on VATSIM, but then we'll do the arrival into Heathrow if there's no ATC, probably off of it, yeah. APU's on, APU bleed is on, engine number 1 is off, engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Dublin once again. Welcome to the gates. Go to GSX. We are going to operate JetBridge, Swissport. No, it works. It even has a terrible sound. attached to it. Why is the performance so bad? I'm telling you, man, just weird things there. I think it's the terminal. I don't know. Time for a 40 series card, chat. I'm on the beta, so I'm wondering if the beta could be causing issues or something. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and request deboarding. There we have it, chat. A beautiful day of flying. We need to go inside and do a couple things here. We'll get the beacon light off. We'll go ahead and get the fuel pumps off. We'll go ahead and get you back on. That's fine. Everything else is good there. Keep everything like that for turnaround. Off, 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 off. Cool. Everything's there. Beautiful. Sweet. Cool. Get that frame gen. Yeah, I'm really hoping we get a computer sponsor when we're at the expo. Yeah. No, I would get a 4080 if anything, Yeti. I'm not going to go from a 3080 to a 4070 Ti. If I'm going to do anything from my 3080, it'll be up to a 4080. But that's a big maybe too. Like I said, I'm actively going to be searching for a sponsorship at the expo this year. Actively. Cool. Let's go ahead and get our next flight ready for the return. Dublin to London Heathrow. Right, we'll do our new flight. Gus departing out of 10 right and arriving 9 left. That sounds correct to me, chat. File off our call sign, flight plan. Good. Alright, let me update my banner over here for you guys. Cool. New flight plan should be filed in there. Looking good. Do you need GSX to summon deboarding? To have this, yeah. Yeah. Unrealistic Stupid, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. 49 will stretch me out for 15 years. It's a little bit of a stretch, but... You got better thoughts on the PMDG 737 finally coming to Xbox? I think it's great for the Xbox users, man. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. You got Pudo's your music, and do you pay royalties for it? It's done through Epidemic Sounds, and I pay a monthly fee. I think it's like $15 a month or $13 a month or something. Finally starting to clear out, Oscar. It's been pretty bad the last couple of days, but today has been like the first day where I haven't really noticed it all that much. Nicholas, it is June 23rd. You were the 200th like today. Nice. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Dude, that's right, guys. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Let's get this video up to as many likes as we can. Would be very much appreciated. Did you see New York yesterday? I mean, that's basically what it's been like here, Will, the past week. That's basically since Sunday. That's exactly how it's been here. Something going on with the modeling here. I'm getting just abysmal FPS right now, and it's not actually due to VATSIM. I don't know what's going on today. It's weird, man. Weird. Because if you look here, nothing's getting, you know, to get 23 FPS, something's got to be going on, and nothing is working extra hard, right? GPU, CPU, nothing is, you know, you would think if you would see performance like that, 23 FPS, you would think something would be, you know, something would be wrong. Like your CPU or GPU is getting pinned, you know what I mean? Hey, Cap, you ever going to watch the Summer Game Fest tonight? I don't know what that is. No. Cap, we fly to Daytona? Do we have any Daytona scenery? I know that we do for X-Plane. I don't know if we have any for that. So it's rare there are parking spots next to you. There wasn't when we departed out. He's there. 21 FPS. I don't know what's going on, man. I mean, hold on. Let me try and disconnect from VATSIM to see if that's what it is. I'm gaining 5 FPS disconnecting from VATSIM. So I'm losing my usual 5 FPS. I don't know what's going on, man. You need to look at your CPU by core, not as a whole. You'll be limited by whatever core hits 100%. So to do that, don't you do Control-Alt-Delete and then Task Manager? And then you can go to... So let's go to Performance, and we'll go CPU. How do you do by core? Thought you could open it per core. Let's show you. Any idea when the next giveaway is? I have no clue. No clue, man. Birdie Man, what's up, dude? Right click. Summary views. Captain Icelander, good to see you, man. Welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. Good to see you, my friend. Or right click on here. Change graph to logical processors. Ah, there we go. No, there it is. That core. The last core. She's getting pegged. It's pretty good, though, like... Pretty good like optimization through all the cores, but then that last core getting absolutely destroyed. CPU 19, that's the one, getting absolutely pinned. 100% utilization over 60 seconds. It's crazy. I'm on DX11. That's just the way that the simulator's optimized, to be honest with you. Time for a CPU upgrade with an i9-10900? Probably, yeah, but it's not like that's not a bad CPU, you know what I mean? It's still a very viable CPU, but no, it's a Microsoft thing, man. It's like I said, it's very CPU intensive, and then you add an airplane that is also CPU intensive. It's yeah, it's also it also does it, man, for sure. Okay, let's grab our clearance out of here, shall we? I think ground is still online. Ground 120, yes, he is. Beautiful. We'll grab our clearance quickly over to...
We are flying in slant Lima today, slant Lima.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, we're flying at slant Lima for our flight today, slant Lima.
Plug that up.
I have no idea what that means.
Like our systems on board, we have slant Lima systems. I'm not sure if it's
Running a 12900K, and Microsoft is telling me that it's at 3% usage.
Here. I'll check it in. Thanks.
It's almost 3 years old. What, the i9-10900K, is it? No, probably is. Yeah, about 3 years, 2.5. Yeah. You ever figure out why you were running hot on Battlefield? That's just Battlefield, man. All 3 of our PCs last night, Birdie. Dan's PC, Jay's PC, and my PC. It's just, it's very CPU intensive, Battlefield is. Flying out from Toronto to Rome? Damn. Yeah, I need to get the 7900X 3D. It's definitely the way to go for sure. Let's go to our menu. We're going to go to AlexSiu, and we're going to go to AOC. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutao script. We're done the deboarding. Let's go to received messages. We've got that. That's fine. Return. Good. Cool. Let's come over to the electronic flight bag. We're going to dismiss. We're going to go import next flight. I'm on DX11. Yeah. That new map is kind of sick. Played a couple matches last night. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Hey, Gab, just popping in while at work. Hope your day is great. My day is good, Michael. Thanks for asking, man. Appreciate you, dude. Yep. Hey, Gab, thoughts on the wildfires? I mean, not good. Not much you can do. They're all caused by lightning strikes. So 123 passengers. Well, I don't want that. Hold on. We're going to edit that. Passengers, we want 158, please. Thank you. Generate that. It's going to change all our weight, so we're going to have to go back to my flight. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. My left and only my left EFB in the Fenix just has gone not working. It's gone absolutely black. While sitting, the EFB works perfectly fine. Any ideas? I think you can turn it on and off. Is it plugged in? And make sure you have it turned on, I believe. I'm going to re-import. Re-import now.
Runner 551 Foxtrot, contact ground 118, correction, contact
Good.
tower 118.6.
Go to mass and balance. There we go. We'll load aircraft. We're going to go instant. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to go to reload sim brief. Good. And then we're going to go to request boarding. Good. Dismiss that. Swissport. Thank you. Cool. I can plug these numbers in. So let's come down here. We're going to go to our NITREF. We'll go ahead and do our NIT request. We are Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo for the return flight.
Normally we do it in two separate parts. Taxi link 4 to Mike 1.
And then what we'll do is we'll go to our NIT B page.
Sierra and hold short.
Plug in some information here. So we're going to go 59.131.4. 59.131.4. 59.1/31.4 into there. Good. Block fuel was 5.9. Good. Cool. Orbex released Daytona Beach scenery. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'll have to take a look at that for sure. Yeah. Hey, Cap, you're my home city. Can I come meet you quick? Huh. We're leaving soon. Cap, do you use Thrustmaster throttle for the 7.4? And if so, do you control all 4 engines or only 2 of the throttle sliders? I have 2 of the throttle sliders, yeah. So engine 1 and 2 are on one stick, engines 3 and 4 are on the other one. Yeah. All right, cool. That looks good. Happy with that. We can go to our flight plan, and then we can go ahead and call for clearance. Turn the sounds down.
No problem. You can do 180 from your current position.
Roger, thank you.
And A2 Victor Julia, are you ready for taxi now?
Yes,
Captain Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. Welcome back. Hope all is well.
So once you've turned
Welcome,
around,
welcome.
taxi Charlie, left Foxtrot, Papa 1 and hold short runway 16.
Roger, so taxi by Charlie, left at Foxtrot Papa and...
Hey, Cap, I did the same flight as yesterday, but in real. Very cool, man. How did it go? All right, preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that, and then our finalized load sheet here today. Oh, well, that's another preliminary. No problem. Ground hello again. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo with ATIS information. Charlie, IFR to London Heathrow, please.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, welcome back. Clear to Heathrow. Pesset 4 Echo departure, 10 right. Initial flying flight level 9er0. Squawk 6617. Airborne frequency 131.15.
Cleared into London Heathrow, Pessi 4 Echo departure out of 10 right. Initial climb flight level 90. Squawk 6617. Departure frequency 13115. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, read back.
Bryce, 2 weeks. Yeah, man. 13 days, dude. 13 days, and I'm there, my man. Cool. We've got our clearance. Come down here. We're going to Dublin. Departures. Planning for the 10 right departure on the Pessi 4 Echo. Pessi 4 Echo. There it is right there. Beautiful. With the Pessi transition. Don't need to do anything of there. Good. Then we'll go to London Heathrow. Arrivals. We're planning for the ILS 9 left. We're going to be on the Siri 1 Hotel arrival. Siri 1 Hotel. Oops. There it is right there. Good. I don't know if we have a transition. I don't think so. We're going to do our approach vias. Here's where things become a little bit interesting. So the Siri 1 Hotel takes us out to Ockham. I hate the arrivals into London, man. It's so... To me, this doesn't make sense. I understand they do it because traffic, because then they put everybody here and then everybody gets vectored and they vector them. But like, it just doesn't, the approach is just so weird, man. Anyways, we're taking it from Ockham. I don't know if it's even going to be in, yeah, there it is. Ockham, good. And we'll go ahead and insert that. The arrivals into London Heathrow just always throw me for a loop, man. It's always so crazy. Let's go back to our NITREF page here. Cost index is going to be 35. We're looking for a flight level of 330, 33,000 feet for the return leg. Everything should be green and blue in there, which it is. We'll go to our performance tab now. Come over to the electronic flight bag. We're going to go to the departure performance. Let's go ahead and plan 10 right on the departure. Serving conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1. Force toga no. Packs on yes. We'll sync load sheet. We'll sync live weather. And we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. V-speeds today, 40, 40, 43. 140, 140, 143. Good. We got flaps 1 slash, what are they giving us? Down 0.3 and 62. Down 0.3 and 62 on the flex. Beautiful. And there we go. Aircraft is boarding. Doing their things. Been practicing for landing challenge. Hopefully I win the Boeing Thrustmaster yoke. There you go, dude. Nice. KDAB was done by BM World. Damn, another one from them? Holy. Damn. Yeah, I'm thinking AMD for the next CPU for sure. Yeah. Yep. You ever fly to KPVD, Providence, Rhode Island? We've been there before the real. It's been a long time, but yes. Who makes scenery for that? Is it Vertical? Does Vertical do it? What is the FS Expo online? Can you explain it, Cap? It's basically online access. So you get access to all the like shows and stuff, but it's everything's online. Where's the landing challenge even taking place, Cap? I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. Have not decided. Usually I wait for like the day of. I don't really announce anything. It's just going to be a landing challenge. Probably be, I don't know what airplane. Do they even have any 787 landing challenges? I don't think so. Cap, is it realistic for V1 and VR to be so close? I think so, Aiden. I'm not quite sure. I don't fly in the real world, Aiden, so I don't really know. You'd have to ask the real guys for that. I think Florida takes it tonight, but I think Vegas has the series, Mike. EGAP everything as well in Ottawa, starting to clear here in Toronto. Yeah, Justin, just getting a little bit better now here as well. Today is the first day where it doesn't feel like there's a campfire outside of my front door. A raging campfire. In real life, a few weeks ago, there was a British Airways 777-300 from Heathrow to Dublin and back. Damn. Nuggets or Heat? I have no clue, Will. I zero, I don't watch any, NBA, man. No NBA for me, dude. You've flown to Thessaloniki before? Yes, we have. Yep. Fair warm here in the UK. It's never been so hot. Really? Damn. What's the temperature like? It parked exactly where you're at right now. There you go, Keenan. Give us the heavy gate. All right. Passengers and baggage is almost done boarding. Let's go ahead and just make sure we've got the proper squawk code in here. Can't wait to push back from this gate so I don't have abysmal FPS. 6617. 6617 for us. Got that in there. Beautiful. And then departure frequency 131. Oh wait, there's tower. Tower's 18.6. Okay, I'll keep that in. 18.6 for tower. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Do Captain Sim 777 next? No. No. Did you hear about Storm Oscar in the Canary Islands on Tuesday? I did not. No. Landing system can go off. Initial climb was 9,000 feet. We'll bug that up there as well. QNH 1017, good. And we've got our V-speeds all entered in there. Looking good. Staying safe from all the smoke and wildfires. I am indeed, man. As best as I can be, that's for sure. As best as I can be, man. We upgrade to MSI if you talk to the guys at MSI FSXO sponsorship. If they want to sponsor the channel, Danny, absolutely. Like I said, man, I'm going to be actively looking for a PC sponsor. Hasn't rained in Dublin since the middle of May. Really? Jesus. How are those greens tasting? Oh, they're not bad, man. Athletic greens isn't bad. Like I said, I'm finishing my athletic greens and then I'm trying a new one. I have a new one that has basically all the exact same ingredients, and it's like a third of the cost of athletic greens. So we will we'll see how it tastes. How that one tastes. When am I back in the 310? Good question. Not quite sure. There's our finalized load sheet. 158 plus 5. 163 on board. Crazy how expensive greens and other supplements are. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for a reason, right? But yeah, it is. It is crazy. I do agree. I'm excited to try the new one, though. I haven't ordered it yet. I'll order when I'm out. Still have about a week or two left of athletic greens, so... Hey, Gop, hope you're well. Lovely weather in London for you. It is, yeah, surprisingly, man. Some nice weather today. Very surprised. Hey, man, nice to see you. It's been a while since I last chatted. Hope you are doing well. I'm more of a listener than a watcher these days due to flying a lot myself. No worries, Ryan. No worries at all, man. Hope life is good, dude. Sounds like it is. No rain at all. He's right. Weather's too hot. We're all burning because we ain't used to it. Yeah, I mean, same here, dude, to be honest with you. Like, the rain, it's been weird. I think it's raining today, but yeah. He got one question. Are your PC specs updated? Yeah, absolutely, Daniel. Like, there's in the description below, we've got stream PC, we've got gaming PC, and you can put exclamation point specs in chat as well. Cornelius, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Loving life right now. The sim just keeps getting better and better, and I've fallen in love with it even more lately. There you go, Ryan. Absolutely awesome news, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Jesus, Keenan, that's crazy. That is warm. Alright, chat, 16 more passengers to go. We're fully boarded outside. We're looking good. What time is it in the sim? We are running real time. What time is it showing? It is showing 7:03 p.m. So by the time we get back, it should be nice, like sunset-ish. Should be around 8 p.m. by the time we get back to London, so it should be good. What's the name of the AG replacement? I'll have to check, Andrew. It's off Amazon, Andrew. That's where I found it. I had a bunch of great reviews. It's like $30 for the same amount. I'm paying $90 right now for AG1. So I'll have to find it, Andrew. Once I do, I can mention it to you in here or something. Gets dark at 10 p.m. Yeah, about 9, right? 9 something. I think 9:15 here. Excuse me. Sunset Island is 9:49. That's crazy, man. It's all thanks to you, though. Over 3 years ago, I fell with flight sim cap. Thank you enough. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Gap, how long did it take you to learn how to fly sim planes? Oh, I'm still learning, man. I'm still learning, dude. All right, let's go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. There goes the jet bridge. And we're going to request push and start.
We'll cross 16 at Whiskey 2 and we'll follow the Shamrock for United 981.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ground speed word 8 Echo Romeo, stand 314 with ATIS information. Charlie, push and start, please.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, thanks. Push and start approved. Facing north, QNH 1016.
Facing north 1016, Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, thanks. All right, facing north, he wants us, chat. So facing north is going to be to our tail to the right.
Bypass pin inserted.
Tail right is where we want to go. Man, the FPS. It's something to do with the textures here at the building. Almost hurts my eyes. That's crazy, man. 9:49 p.m. I think by 9 o'clock here, it's usually dark. 9 o'clock.
Locking gear.
You have a lot of Irish fans? I love Ireland, man. I'm part Irish.
Hello, Lufthansa Cargo A242, contact tower 118.6. Have a good one.
Part Irish?
Lufthansa Cargo 8242, contact tower 118.6. Thanks very much, Adam. We'll see you next time.
Cheers, Kettle.
Facing northwest.
Go request taxi.
Sure, we'll go with that one. He got took your advice and got FS realistic and tried with a Cessna 172 and profile loaded. Did make a big difference. Oh yeah, big difference. Cool. Let's go ahead and come over here. Electronic flight bag, Fenix tab, ground services. Remove the chocks and cones. Remove the GPU. Let's go. Yes, park brake release. Cool. Any relatives here? Not anymore. Nope. Nope. They're all over here or they've passed on, unfortunately. Alright, engine mode selector to the start position. Back upstairs. Pumps are on.
Bravo Delta request taxi.
Beacon lights on. Seatbelts on. Spool up engine number 2.
Mike Foxtrot, Mike 1, hold short runway 16.
Mike 2, Foxtrot, hold Mike 1.
Hey, Gav, do you have any idea when the GSX gets updated with new features? I have no clue, gents. You can go to the GSX website. They have like a full forum over there. That might help. Might be very helpful.
Station calling, unreadable. Break, Swiss 448 Golf, from Mike 1, cross runway 1634. Taxi Whiskey 2, Sierra, hold short runway 10 right.
I think when we get home from the expo, chat, it's time to build a new PC though. I think it's time, chat. I really do think it's time. I think when we get back from the expo, following maybe for my birthday, I can convince myself for my birthday to spend a couple $1,000s and build out a new PC, but I do think it's time. I do think it's time, my friends.
Airbus 320 Neo with information Charlie requesting clearance.
So to hear, man, lots of my friends are planning to move to Canada due to inflation here, so I might follow suit. Canada's even worse right now, Kyle. I don't even say that as a joke, man. It's Canada's in shambles right now, buddy. I truly mean that. I know we don't talk like politics and stuff here on the channel, but Canada is not in good shape right now under its current leadership at all. Spool up engine number 1. Only thing you need is a GPU. No, I need a better CPU, man. I need a better CPU, probably a better GPU. It's time, man. As a content creator, it's time, right? I have to, like somebody mentioned, I think Will mentioned earlier, this PC we're coming up on 3 years. So I've had this PC for 2.5 years. I'd like to say between 3 and 4 years, if you're a content creator, you're somebody that's, using the PC every day, 3 to 4 years is a good upgrade time. Now, that being said, it's not like I'm just going to throw this PC in the garbage, right? So I will be taking M.2s and SSDs, and I'll pull everything out of this PC. I'll reuse everything that I possibly can, right? So
cross 16.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's so it's not like this PC, and then I'll end up selling this PC because somebody will still, you know, this is still a great PC for somebody that doesn't need to stream and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So this will definitely be resold, and you know, I'll recoup some funds back from that. $750, $1,000, whatever I get back for it, right? So it's all doable. It's all doable. Ireland is crazy, man. One of the worst countries for it. Ireland's leadership isn't too good either. Most countries are the same. I think we need a new world. It's crazy, man. Yeah. I'm gonna jump to AM5. I think so. Pilot unknown. Yeah. I think I really want to get that 7800X 3D, man. It's just from everything that I've seen, all the other content creators that have it, the GPUs. See, and now look that we're away from the. There's definitely something going on with the texture of that terminal, because now we're getting 36 FPS that we're like away from the terminal. There's definitely something going on with the terminal there. Cool, that's all good. You're gonna come down a little bit. That's all set. They're all good. Let's go. APU off. APU bleed off. Engine mode selector is normal. Flaps 1 are set. Ground spoilers are armed. Predictive wind shear system is on. Auto brake over to max RTO. And then we need to trim down 0.3. Should be good right about there. Cool. Hey Gap, are you going to fly the A330 soon? Are you excited for the new cockpit? Which one, Stone? Which one are we talking about? Casual tail strike in the background. You saw that as well, Jarvis. I didn't want to point that out. I definitely saw that. Severi, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, man. Why do I think I need a new PC? It struggles in certain instances, man. It struggles in certain situations. You know, I really kind of want to start taking advantage of that frame gen as well. Fingers crossed, man. Like even if I go to MSI at the expo and MSI is only willing to sponsor the channel with a GPU, that's fine, right? I'll build an entire computer around them sending me a 4090 or a 4080, whatever they want to send me, right? So we'll see. Fingers crossed, Jack. Fingers crossed. Or any of the other people that are there. But I'm thinking MSI would probably be the easiest one to probably get on board. They probably have the most, you know, money to spend on that stuff. So cool, everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and call for our taxi. Ground Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, ready for taxi 10 right.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, thanks. Taxi link 4, Mike 1, hold short, runway 16.
Link 4, Mike 1, hold short 16. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo. Alright, park brakes off for the headwind. Yes. Yeah, we'll probably fly the headwind this weekend, to be honest with you. Trying to find some routes that we can operate it on, but... Alright, cool. Nose light to taxi. Thinking about redoing my setup as well, making the jump. Those RAM speeds are insane, and CPU performance as well. Yes, exactly, man. Yep. Exactly. Alrighty, he wants us link 4, Mike 1, hold short 16. Nice and easy for us. Yeah, 7600X is incredible, yeah. Lisbon to Madeira, that'd be a really fun one, yeah. Virgin Atlantic A330 Neo, maybe. We'll have to see. We'll see. I can't do a weekend just full of long hauls, so I'm trying to find some flights, you know, some shorter flights that we could do. I know Condor operates them as well. I don't know where Condor flies them to, but again, some Flight Radar 24 searches, and we'll kind of figure that out. Alright, we're going Mike 1, link 4, Mike 1. So this is Hotel 1. We're going to take our second left out of here. JFK to LAX. We're actually flying in Europe this week. So as much as that, as cool as that would be and as fun as that one would be, we're flying in Europe. So we gotta keep it to the European routes. Mallorca. Palma de Mallorca. Maybe. I've been down to Ibiza. Someone else has been down there as well. Alright, holding short Mike 1, chat. Jet 2 out of Manchester. They fly the 330, not the 330 Neo though, Chris. We're looking to fly the 330 Neo this weekend. Happy Thursday, almost Friday, right? Happy almost Friday.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, cross runway 1634, taxi Whiskey 2, Sierra, to hold short runway 10 right.
Cross runway 16, Whiskey 2 Sierra, hold short 10 right. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, thank you. Knox just route, since you were curious, Condor does fly France to YVR. Ugh. That's a long flight. That's a long flight. Work week starts tomorrow. There you go, man. I just had my Friday and Saturday, or my Saturday, Sunday, I guess. We're back into the work week for me because we're live today. We have an After Dark tomorrow afternoon, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're live as well. Lots of content. Then we get to go away. Frankfurt, still, that's even worse. ECAP, question off topic. Did your SID standard instrument departure for Dublin V2 work for the north runway because it did not appear on my FMC? Make sure that your Navigraph nav data is up to date. You should be good, but it should work. We're departing at a 10 right though, but I did do an arrival into 10 left and there was no issues, so. Yeah. Of course, Robin. You can do that with any simulator. That's why I just find it's ridiculous, you know? That's why I find people that fight over simulators, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're literally, it's a simulator, man. Like, you're never, ever going to replicate what it is like to have real life flight, right? It's just never going to happen. So, to get all upset and get angry at each other because you guys are choosing different sim platforms is just beyond me, man. Pardon me.
Sierra, to hold short runway 10
You
right.
don't use Navigraph, that may be the problem, Viper. Now may be the time to invest in Navigraph if you haven't done so. I can confirm, and I think chat will confirm with me as well, Navigraph is one of my, for sure, top 3 must-have add-ons. The immersion that it puts into the simulator, having real nav data, real AirAx, real data,
Sierra to Sierra 7 and hold short
it's just,
10
it's
right.
incredible. It's a must-have, man. It's a must-have. If you want to take flight simming seriously, it's a must-have, man. It's the only one that has everything updated the way that you would expect it and the way that you would want it to be. What airline is that, chat? What in the front door? Is that a static airplane that's just there? I think it is. I've never seen that before, though. What is that? It's a 737-200. I don't know what it is. Well, if I mean, they say that that's the last resort for me. Interesting. Okay. We're not looking for a sponsor from Navigraph. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to pay to build a new computer, Flight Simmer. That's kind of what I was talking about. We're not. Yeah, obviously, there's a lot of people that I'm going to speak to, and I hope to get a sponsorship with PMDG as well while I'm there and speak to them and show them the YouTube channel, and, you know, of course. So, yeah, but, you know, GT8D. Let me guess, top 3, Navigraph, FS Realistic, and GSX. Close, Yeti. Navigraph, FS Realistic, and a third-party airplane of your choice. I always tell people if you really want to experience the simulator in a whole, you need to get, you know, the BAE 146, the CRJ from Aerosoft, the Fenix A320, the PMDG 737, whatever you fancy. I think that slightly good is going to go above GSX. GSX is great. Don't, you know, I have no issues with GSX, but I don't think it's, GSX may be like top 5 or top 10 for sure, but top 3 is a third-party airplane, Navigraph, and FS Realistic, 100%. Yeah. What's up, Cup? I haven't been in here for a while. Hope all is well. Jordan, good to see you, man. Welcome back. All is well over here, my friend. Ground just closed? He did. Yeah, we got to go over to Tower. Tower, and then I don't know if we have, we do 13115 for departure. Harrison, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Tower, hello again. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo on Sierra, ready for departure.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, surface wind 070 degrees, 10 knots, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
One's right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 8, Echo Romeo. Thanks. Wouldn't be dope if we could do a live interview with Robert. I don't really think I'm all too interested in that. I'd actually want to prepare for that and have to like write down questions and stuff. So no, I'm keeping it very casual. I'm going to say, hey, Robert, you know, love your airplanes. Huge fan of the 737 series. Can't wait to try the 777 series and everything else that you have coming from Microsoft. Here's my YouTube channel. If you're interested, I'd love to be able to promote your airplanes, do some pre-release stuff for you. Just keep it super casual. You guys know me, man, by now. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to sit there and, Mr. Randazzo, can you please answer these questions for me? Like, I'm not. No. I'm going to be very casual, very, very friendly, and, yeah, super simple. Do they do sponsorships? They don't really do sponsorships, but they do work with certain channels. So, for example, Chewy, good friend of the channel, Chewy is very close with PMDG, and he'll get to stream. I don't know if you guys remember, but like Chewy was streaming the 737 about 2 or 3 weeks before it was released to the public. So there's benefits by having them on your side, right? And they can sponsor your channel that way, where they'll, you know, they'll give you, you know, products to do. So yeah. All right, throttle's up to 40%. Let's do it, my friends. Chrono is going on. Oh, have to reset it. There we go. Chrono is on. Let's get it. Manflex 62 SRS runway, auto thrust bleu. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots. V1. Little rotate. A little bit of stick to the right, rudder to the left. There we go. Beautiful, nice crosswind technique. Gear up. I actually think I'm better at getting the crosswind technique in the A320 than I am in the 7.3. The left aileron, right rudder feels more natural on the Airbus, maybe, to me.
KLM 937, so that's wind 070 degrees, 10 knots, runway 10 right, clear land.
Throttles climb. Gonna listen to the controller. Bug us up. Let's go and get runway turnoffs off, nose lights off, wing lights off. Go and disarm the ground spoilers as well. Beautiful. Bumpy again on departure. Bring that nose down just a little bit. We want to gain a little bit of speed here so we can get flaps clean. Remember, we're only departing flaps 1.
Ryder 4785, welcome to Dublin. Vacate right, November 3, left November.
Vacate right and left November.
Am I supposed to go by myself? I think I go by myself, correct? I don't check into tower.
2387.
I think I go directly over to departure. Yeah, 13115. Alright, flaps clean. Shine control, good evening again. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, 3,000 feet.
Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, Shannon control, low again, identified. Climb now, flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo. Alright, 230 is in for us, chat. Beautiful. We'll pitch for climb. 250 on the speed.
Air Portugal 1,
good,
3,
right
2,
about
3,
there.
Overhead left, no radar service terminate. Shanwick offline, monitor Unicom 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Beautiful. We'll go ahead and throw on autopilot. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. 4,500 feet. We're going to make a nice right turn here soon. There it comes. Be able to watch this sweeping right turn. Beautiful. Wonderful. Skyworker, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all's well. Shake and bake. Bacon and shaking. Hi, Tech Hub. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well.
To find you for temporary flight line concert.
Tango Delta Charlie, right to report on the ground.
Beautiful.
Nothing further now, monitor Unicom 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
128, speed with 82 well, that's Metro.
Have we tried the 737-600? No. Pardon me. I have flown it in X-plane before,
KLM 933, thanks, contact
but I have I don't own the PMDG 737-600. I own the 700, the 800, the 900. Diego, what's up, my man? 12 months of support. Says, hello, Captain. Finally, 1 year, 12 months left till the Golden Maple Leaf. You got it, my man. 12 more months for the Golden Maple Leaf. Huge enough floaties to you, Diego. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, man.
Descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1013, Ryanair
so he's cleared me up to 230, so we're actually going to go open climb so we don't have these restrictions. Go open climb. He didn't say climb via SID. He just said climb level 230, so we're just going to bug up 230. It's usually what happens in that case. He may yell at us, but that's okay. I'll take the blame, chat, if we do get yelled at. And remember, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. We're looking for 300 likes today. We've got a really fun weekend planned. We're going to be in the not the heavy division, the headwind A330-900. Yes, crazy. Should be fun. I'll be looking for some flights this evening. I'll look for some flights that we can do. A330-900. Yes. Do you think it's worth it to get an i7-12-700 if I have an i5-900 something right now and a 1660? I mean, you'll definitely gain in performance, Pilot Erin, for sure, especially in Microsoft, the way that this simulator runs with its cores. Yeah, you'll definitely see some performance for sure. Gonna make some practice runs before stream. Yeah, tomorrow probably. College due tomorrow evening. I'll probably do 1 or 2 flights with it, just to kind of get familiar with it and get everything set up the way that I want it to. So, in Europe, they never expect you to fly constraints. Only your initial climb. You must follow all altitude constraints. Got you. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Is the 330 study level? I don't really, to be honest with you, Aiden. I hate the word study level and term study level. It's high fidelity. The buttons work. Yeah. What do you think on the new Twitch rules? They're crazy. Didn't they? I thought they retracted them. I'm almost positive they retracted all of them. You're talking about the advertisement, Captain Dom, I'm assuming? The new advertisement rules and stuff that they have. We will definitely do that this weekend, Galter. Maybe on Sunday, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see, man. Maybe on Sunday, because I probably got to get used to the airplane. Probably on Sunday we'll do that flight. Yeah. It's still in the TOS if you look at it. That's weird. Weird, man. Like I said, I'm always glad to be on YouTube, man. Glad to be on YouTube and not on Twitch. That's for sure.
Shamrock 441 overhead, last no radar service terminate, Shamrock offline, monitor Unicom 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Different things you can't say and anything on products about you use. Yeah, it's weird. 787 Gamer, what's up, man? Good to see you back, dude. Welcome. Hope all is well. Look at those views, man. Just beautiful. Hopefully we start to get a little bit of that sunset over in over on our descent into London.
Osprey 598 Zulu, clear direct off flex.
Direct off flex 598 Zulu.
Shannon Centre, Shamrock 2387 with you, passing 7,500 to 9,000.
Shamrock 2387, Shannon, squawk mode Charlie.
Say London sunset is probably 9:30. I don't think we'll make it. We might, but I don't think we'll make it. We'll be close.
Squawk mode Charlie, by now, Shamrock 2387.
Got to fly on a 777 recently with a treat minus the whole row ahead of me being reclined all flight. Oof. Yeah, that's not fun.
Level 190, Shamrock 23.
Could agree with that, Chris, yeah.
Super 8 Echo Romeo, nothing further now, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, thanks for wonderful ATC, have a great evening. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo.
Yeah.
Alright, Unicom, which means we can go to tunes, chat. Hey, let's go. Sunsets in the majority of the UK are about 2 hours or so. In about 2 hours, sunsets? Damn, that's crazy. Why is it set so late there for you guys? Leaving the coast of Ireland. And there we go, chat. Taking a weird path. Usually we fly like across like this and then down and in, but we're kind of taking this funky along the coast. Should be some beautiful views though once we cross. Sent us over a little bit early. Usually it's about here they take us, but I guess with nobody online, he just sent us off. Feel really spammy for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason it would be weird. What do you mean? I think they're slightly more north. Ah, got you. What's up, Cap? Did my first Faten shared cockpit flight yesterday. Nice. How did that go, man? Shared flights are fun. Were you doing the controls? Were you flying or were you doing the radios? I've only ever done the radios thus far when I've done my shared cockpit flights and stuff. Alright, he cleared us to 23, and obviously our cruise altitude is 33, so we'll keep that climb going. Put it into managed mode now. Oh, that's why, because there's a constraint. Okay, we're going to keep going. There's a flight level 230 constraint, so we're just going to keep it going. Open climb to 33,000. Need to do a shared cockpit sometime. I haven't. It works really well with the PMDG right now. So if you have a friend that also owns the PMDG 737, 800, 700, whatever, it works really well with the PMDG. I've had a couple great flights recently with Midnight Maverick and Jeff Faviano, and it's been a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Heat was late getting on, but glad I'm catching some today. Good to see you, Jen. Hope all's well. Was in the FO for the first flight. We did the fly-by-wire 3-2 next short hop DC to Philly. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, sure, cockpits are fun, man. They're for sure fun. You don't have a PMDG. Does it work well with the fly-by-wire too? I'm not sure about the fly-by-wire. I haven't tested it. I think it does. I've only ever tested it on the PMDG, and it's been working pretty flawless. The last couple flights that I've done with the PMDG. Any more IRL flight sim stuff coming? Well, I'm going to the expo, so we're going to have videos. I'm going to post some YouTube shorts of my takeoff and departure out of Ottawa, Toronto, and then my landing into Toronto, landing into Houston. Obviously, we've got some stuff at the expo as well that we're going to be doing, some YouTube shorts, some Instagram stuff. I've been trying to decide if I want to do like an Instagram live or something like that with you guys, maybe doing some plane spotting. I haven't quite decided yet if that's going to be possible, but we'll wait and see. I do have a gimbal. I'm trying to figure out if I want to bring my gimbal. Yeah. Put my phone in my gimbal and we could do like an Instagram live or something. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. Have you tried full motion flight sim? No, not full motion. I've only done the static ones. Yeah. Are they going to add shared cockpit? Well, it is available, Aiden. It's just an app right now. Yeah. The hell is a gimbal? It's a thing that you hold in your hand and your phone sits on this axis, Rydog. and the axis has like a 360 degree, like it can spin all the way. It can do all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Do some pretty cool things. But you put your phone in it, so it makes it, it's also got stabilization. So you know, like when you're recording a video, sometimes like your hand will shake and stuff like that. This has like stabilization, so you can shake your hand and the camera will stay perfectly still. It's what they use like to like, it's what they use to make like movies and stuff. They have crazy professional ones, but. And Air flying Europe this week, but Cebu Pacific Air has a 330-900 flight from Manila to Singapore. Nice short hop. Ooh. Steven, do we have any scenery from Manila? I may take you up on that one, Steven. We may do that on Monday then. Because like I said, I want to do Lisbon to Madeira, Funchal. I want to do that one. So that could be fun for Monday. Change of plans, 21st to the 27th are my new dates now. Oh, damn. Nice. You're staying one extra day. I leave on the 26th. That's cool, Kevin. That's awesome. I know there's a couple people that are also leaving on the 27th, so yeah. If you did plane spotting, it would be better on YouTube, I think. Very popular. Could be. Yeah. Could do that as well. Gen X here, aka old. Cloudsurf RPLL is the Manila scenery. Cebu Pacific 330 Neo. Okay, cool. Cloudsurf makes good scenery, so I'll have to look for that one. RPLL. Thank you. It's gonna Texas size now. Ooh, baby, he's living the dream. Did you fix that with the hotel as well, Kevin? Obviously, change your dates on the hotel. Some good IAH. We'd actually probably do Houston Hobby Gamer. We may do some IAH, but like IAH is like an hour away from the hotel, so we'll see. Still in the works, got you. You're leaving on the 27th too, flying back home, 30-hour layover in New York. So booked a hotel overlooking the World Trade Memorial and the Hudson. Damn. That'll be really cool, man. That'll be a cool experience, dude, for sure. That will be a cool experience, man. Yeah, we're all the way on the opposite side, exactly. We are kind of far. It's the only thing that sucks. We have an ATC tonight coming into London. Looks like we have ground, tower, and approach online. Ground, tower, and approach online, chat, into London Heathrow tonight. So this could be cool. Deli, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Have a great spot at Hobby, too. I can send you in DMs if you'd like. Sure. Yeah. I know that there's, they actually have designated spots at Houston Hobby. So they've got one of the departures out of 1-3 left or right. And then they've got another arrival one at the other end, the most common runway. You can use the FT sound pack for the Headwind 330 when you fly it. I don't know. Is there a sound pack? I've heard the sounds for the Headwind are really good. Are they not really good? I've heard the default sounds are really good. I don't know. I'm doing well, Spike. How are you, my man? Math exam tomorrow. Any tips, Cap? I was terrible in math, man. I was terrible in math, dude. Study. Those ones are from FT Sim? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we will. The stream before I leave Flight Simmer, we're going to do that flight. We're going to do Toronto to Houston. They've just redone the sounds, and they sound really nice. It used to be the fly-by-wire sounds. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll probably just leave default sounds for now then, to be honest. I'm going to do an X-Plane 12 again soon. I don't know about soon, Helmax, but we'll probably jump back into X-Plane. I don't know when. Maybe when there's something that I actually want to fly. I don't know. It needs some major love. It needs some major updates, man, before I give that any more publicity. Not really interested in flying X-Plane right now. What are you flying from Toronto? No, man. 2 A220s. I'm lucky, man. I'm on the first flight of the day out of Ottawa, so of course all the businessmen get to fly in the nice A220. So yeah, it's I'm on the A220. A220 times 2. Actually, A220 times 4. Every single one of my flights is on an A220. So A220 from Ottawa to Toronto, A220 from Toronto to Houston, A220 from Houston to Toronto, A220 from Toronto to Ottawa. Those are my flights. And you can guess the airline, obviously. So when is top of drop? 82 miles. It's already saying... Weird, okay. Perhaps when the 777 comes out? If it comes out, if and when it comes out, to be honest. Who knows at this point, man? I'm going to be real with you right now, Helmax. If the PMDG 777 comes out before the Flight Factor 777, I'm not giving Flight Factor any more money, man. If I don't have to give Flight Factor more money, that is the best scenario. They already have way too much of my money for their airplanes. I would rather give it to PMDG and get far more in return, in my opinion. Guess the airline, wrong answers only. This airline? Should say in the title though, shouldn't it? Should say in the title. Spike, my man, 12 months. I have one of these and it's a great stream. 2, no floating cap. I want to see it in the box. Oh, yes. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support, dude. As always, appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope the long haulers will come rather quickly. They should be soon, man. I guess you're flying on Emirates to Houston. Yes, correct. Has PMG announced what's coming first, the 777 or the 74? Yes. So 777 is next. After the 777 releases, they're releasing the 737 MAX series, LMAX. And then after the MAX series releases, they're releasing the 747. Now, there's going to be work going on no matter what. So they have multiple teams. So right now there's a team working heavily on the 777. I think a lot of them are working on the 777. But like there's other members that are like, you know, already working on the... they're already working on the 7.4 and the Max series, and so it's just that like a majority like will shift over, you know. So 777, oh for sure. PMDG 777, absolutely. Insta buy. You don't even have to ask me twice about that. Cool. Let's grab the most recent meta report here for London Heathrow, EGLL. And where did this one park? These guys went to... Yeah, see, they went all the way down to the end. They went to stand 522. All the way down at the end. 522. We're going to go and pull open this. Cool. Windsor 100 at 9. Good. Transition level is 6,000, I believe. PMDG EFB. Will's gonna have an aneurysm here, waiting for the waiting for the CFB, man. Will, hopefully we get it before the 777 releases. Will. 10:15 is coming in, and we've got to grab our minimums here today. Minimums, we're going to plan for the ILS 9 left. We'll pin that. 9 left. Minimums will be 279. 279. We'll pull that into our barrow. Beautiful. Cool. All of that set. Happy with that. We just need to look at our minimums now, and I believe it was 6,000. Yeah. 6,000. Cool. Boycott the 777 if not. It'll definitely be out by then. 787 Gamer, 16 months. Appreciate you, man. Says, oh, baby, 16 months. 8 more to go till I get the Maple Leaf. My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you help me with the 747? Is there a loader for it, or is the default weight and balance the only option? Fluid wasn't bad, but the fuel was way off. Yeah, you got to use the weight and balance tab here. And you need to open it up. So when you open it, I think usually it looks like this, so you don't see this whole section over here. You need to move this over, and you need to check your weight and balance. So yes, you would change it to kilograms or whatever, and then you would set your fuel, and then just make sure that your pumps are off. There's something weird with the pumps, Joey. And then you would set your payload, and then you would make sure that your CG weight was within the limits here. That's what you have to do with the 7.4. I showed it on my stream, Joey. If you're having issues, go back to the stream where we flew it, and I showed how to do that. Joey, 12 months. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude, as well. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we got Dan Len as well. 6 months. So 6 more months for the next stripe. You got it, my man. Up into captain rank. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you for your support as well. Everybody, man, thanks for support, guys. Appreciate you. It's incredibly kind. Spike Flies, 787 Gamer, Joey Bagpipes, and Dan Len. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Is the AA2 747 better than Salty? In my opinion, yes. Working LNAV, VNAV, speed constraints, altitude constraints. Yes. I would say so. Yeah. I would say so. Is this a return flight? It is, yes. It is the return flight, my friend. Did an overnight in it in the Lufthansa 747 retro livery from EDDF to KLAX. Was pretty good. There you go. Is PMDG working on a 7? They're going to do both. So it's going to be a 747-400 freighter and passenger, and a 747-800 freighter and passenger, I believe, as well. Nice, Captain. Enjoy, man. Want to go into public beta, but I don't want to risk having to install the sim all over again. You don't have to, Helmax. It's pretty good now, man. Yeah. Unpopular opinion, but I stopped caring about the EFB because the only people I see get pressed about it not having the flight sim crybabies, and I don't want to be included in that group. I mean, to each their own, dude. I mean, I understand where people are coming from, right? It's, you know, the airplane's been out for... what, 9 months, 10 months, almost a year, I think, actually, and we still don't have an EFB. It's taken them this long to kind of decide what they're doing. I totally get it. I totally get it, especially because at the beginning they said it was coming soon. You know, they released the airplane and they were like, okay, we don't have the EFB yet, but we're working on it. It should be coming soon. So yeah. What makes the Fenix better than the fly-by-wire other than the VNAV LNAV, which is currently being implemented in the fly-by-wire? You know, the way that it flies, the physics, the flight model, whatever you want to call it, the way that it flies, it feels far more heavy and kind of like the way that you would expect an airplane to kind of perform. Visuals as well. So yeah. Do you think you'll hit 100,000 subscribers? I hope so, man. I don't really know. There's no real, you know. There's nothing that solidifies that, right? 22 miles till descent, guys. There's nothing that says that that's going to happen, so who knows, man? I would like to hit it, but you never really know, dude. Another unpopular opinion, perhaps, for the 777 over the EFB. Who knows, man? Yeah. What can you do on the EFB? No, you're correct, man. You're correct. Yeah. I agree. Will's special. Will likes to get very upset at PMDG, and for some reason, I think Will's at work and Will can't stretch. I bet you if Will came in, I bet you if we streamed at night, Will would be a completely different person. Will, would you concur, agree with me with that statement? Because I know what I was like when I was not, you know, when I had a job that I couldn't stretch and then I got to home and I got to go stretch. Completely different person. I bet you if we streamed at night, Will would be happy. Is this an After Dark? No. Is Aerosoft 330 taking forever? It is as well. Yeah. I'm looking at Volanta and London Center is online. London Center. I don't have a ping. I don't see them online. I'm looking at all the centers online right now. Oh wait, I do see London Center 127.1. Well, I haven't got one, so maybe that's why you're so friendly in all the other streams I see you in, Will. 7,000 feet at Ockham, 220 knots. So that'll be our descent chat. We'll go down to 7,000. We are still 9 miles out from our top descent. OG, what's up, man? Good to see you back. I think Aerosoft said that they're ironing out some bugs with some things first. I think the Microsoft update screwed the entire plane over. Maybe. Who knows, man? But Cap, I don't think we would dictate what others do and get pissy if they don't agree with you. Ah, man. What are you going to do, dude? It's fine, man. Oh, Luke's. No, it's a Euro Truck Sim tomorrow. Right? That's what the date should be. It should be for tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 2:30. So basically tomorrow at this time. Multiplayer? No. Got a... There's top of descent. We'll hit that now. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Asobo fixed a Direct 2 bug in the 787. Nice. Awesome. What do you think of Apple Vision? Way too expensive. Way too expensive, man. Way too expensive, dude. 3,500, 3,300, 3,500, whatever the hell it was. You're a VR user, no matters. Yes, at night it'd be way better off, if you know what I mean. Sky. I'd much rather upgrade my PC for that price. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Yeah. It's insane, man. I mean, I think they're kind of, you know, there's a lot of the market that's not going to be able to, especially in today's day and age. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's slightly out of touch with the way that the world is right now, like post-pandemic, if you will, and the way that people are struggling and prices for everything are just absolutely through the roof, and people can't afford to eat and gas up their vehicles and everything going on, and Apple's talking about this $3,500 headset that you wear. Like, I don't know, dude. Just seems extremely out of touch, in my opinion. I don't know. I guarantee you, if you wait a little bit, it's probably going to be a lot cheaper in the next in the next coming years, or the next whatever renditions and stuff they do. Hey Gap, how do you find the flex temp? Usually the aircraft gives it to you. I mean, if you're flying the Fenix, it'll give it to you. If you do your mass and balance and you've got all that fun stuff, and then you do your departure performance, should provide you with all of that information. If you're wondering, I usually use a flex of between, I think it's 40 and 60 or something like that. So if you have a shorter runway, you would use a lower flex. Basically what you're doing flex is it's a wear and tear protection system, right? So if you're flexing at 40 degrees, what you're doing, or flex 40, essentially what you're doing is you're telling the engines that it's 40 degrees outside. So the engines in return, because of the heat and they'll actually dial the N1 percentage back a little bit. So if you have a short runway, use a lower flex number. If you have a long runway or more room, you can use a higher flex number, tricking the engines into thinking it's actually really hotter than it is. Just flew from Paris to Lisboa. Was an amazing flight with a 319. Very cool. Apple VR is for people who work at Apple and make 100 grand a year. I would agree. Yeah, it's not a bad. Yeah. Oh, absolutely living. Yeah, for sure, man. Do you see the recent A380 clips? I don't know, dude. I kind of stopped. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that project to come out. I'm done with all the hype videos and stuff like that. I don't need that. Just tell me when the product is releasing, and we'll go from there. Robert has also made it abundantly clear, and on numerous occasions, as to why it's delayed. Anyone with an IQ can manage, or a mango should be able to understand what the issues are. Well, again, we're dealing with non-stretchable Will. Will cannot stretch in the afternoon, so he's extra with us all, including myself. Ground spoilers armed, auto brake set to low. I haven't got a ding from London Center, so I don't know if he's I don't know. Check top-down coverage. I don't know. Got just an upcoming streamer over on Kick. What overlay do you use for the stream? It looks fantastic. So it gives us all the information. It's called Sim Toolkit Pro. You can put ! banner Wyatt in chat. Best FT Sim sound pack for X-Plane 11. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe his 737 sounds? I'm not quite sure. 787? I don't know. Magshite sounds? I don't know. So Sim Toolkit Pro Wyatt, it's really cool. Sim Toolkit Pro will connect from the simulator over to OBS or whatever you're using to stream. It's pretty cool. Remember when people were claiming that the Magnet was going to become a good product? Man. How many times have they redone the seat textures this year, chat? Do you remember that, like, for like a good 6 months, they just, like, they pushed out 3 or 4 seat texture updates? Oh, man. Goddamn, dude. Also, you should contact him? I mean, maybe. Usually they give you a contact you, but I mean, sure, we can give him a call, dude. 1271. We'll see what he says. Tried setting up Streamlabs yesterday, and the overlay would pop up after it in the browser source, but none of the icons would pop, and the overlay just gave you a gray bar. Huh. That's weird. Are you using Streamlabs OBS? If you're using Streamlabs OBS, immediately delete that and use regular OBS. Use like OBS Studio. Trust me. Do not use Streamlabs OBS. It is absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
5 Echo, there's nothing further now. Unicorn 1228. Have a good one.
All right, we'll give him a call.
Copy Unicorn for
We'll see if he answers and what he tells us to do. Line control, very good evening. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo, flight level 150.
Not in my airspace. You can call Heathrow though.
Thank you. See, chat, I told you.
Ryanair 562 vectoring for an ILS approach runway 04 at Stansted.
This is what I told you. London doesn't... the London clearance into here is so weird, man. It's so weird. That's why I was like, nah, he would have called me. If I really had to speak with him, he would have been calling me. But, yeah, that's London control for you, dude. It's super weird, man, how they handle the sectors and how it's done. Yeah. Yeah. No worries, Wyatt. You always wanted to have Microsoft, but I only have PlayStation and an iPad. You'll get there eventually, man. I mean, if you have an Xbox, you can play the Sim. The Sim is on Xbox. What's wrong with Streamlabs OBS? It's just not good. It's not optimized well. There's a bunch of errors. It's just not good. You can integrate, like you can put a browser source, you can do whatever you want on regular OBS. There's no need for Streamlabs OBS to be its own thing, you know what I mean? I contacted him once in London and he told me that I was 200 miles away from his center. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. London Control only covers, like, yeah, short one. Do I have to buy FSU IPC? No, you can use the free one, Stone. Yeah. Correct, Captain Lee, yes. What's extending your downwind? So if you're, let's say if we're coming in like this, right? This would be our downwind leg. So after we make the turn and we're basically, there's the runway, you're downwind, right? So that would be your downwind leg. So if he's telling you to extend it, you would go past where it would say that you're supposed to turn in, and you would end up turning like that. So now we've got approach now. We can contact him. There's my ping. We'll give him a shout. Heathrow Director, good evening. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo 12000 descending.
Today, Echo Romeo, Heathrow Director. Hello, information Golf. Confirm your aircraft type.
We've got information Golf. We are an Airbus A320. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo.
Perfect. Speedbird 569 Juliet. Leave Lambourne, heading 260 degrees. Leave Lambourne 260.
Just realized he's going more than 270 knots. What's up?
Tango, turn left, heading 120 degrees. When established 09 left.
Keep an eye out for Windsor Castle on approach and wave to the King. Ooh, okay.
Left 120 when established.
Going to the Queen's house for a fortnight. Tea and crumpets. Alright, we gotta listen though. Heathrow's always busy, chat.
Speed 8 Echo Romeo, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, speedbird 8 Echo Romeo. 220, he's slowing us down early. Let's get some ground spoilers out. Let's slow down. Slow down. Yeah, I told you about my problem with the Thrustmaster throttles a couple streams ago. Thought it would share it with you in the community. Try using USB hub rather than directly in the PC. It works for you. There you go. Sweet. Awesome. It's weird, Jamie. I don't know what would be causing that. Really weird.
Direct Oscar.
I wonder if it's maybe like a USB port on your PC or something? I don't know. I don't know, man. PCs are weird, dude. Some PCs do weird things.
Shuttle 2 November, speed 180 knots.
Fly 0 to November.
Speed 8 Echo Romeo, fly heading 090 degrees.
090 degrees, speedbird 8 Echo Romeo.
Speed 8 Echo Romeo, you're landing 09 left, 33 track miles. Descend now to 4,000 feet. QNH 1015.
We'll expect 9 left and we'll descend 4,000 feet, speedbird 8 Echo Romeo.
Descend to 1 Juliet Tango, descend to 3,000 feet, speed
Alright,
160
beautiful.
Log taken. What do you think of?
Descend to 3,000, speed 160 knots.
160 knots, descending 3,000 feet, 82, what do you think of?
Travel 27 ski, descending level 150 for 8 speed.
Is Speedbird British Airways' call sign? It is, yes. As Rito, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Instead of Microsoft, I play RFS. Not sure why. Only 3 aircraft are free, but I do. Hey, man, it's all that matters, dude. 10,000 feet, landing lights. Going down to 4,000 on this heading. But 1,000 feet per minute should be good. We can descend a little bit better.
Speed 8 Echo Romeo, turn left heading 290 degrees.
Left turn 290 degrees, Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo.
Shuttle 2 November, turn left heading 180 degrees.
That's quite a big left turn, chat.
Shamrock 254, speed 160 knots till 40 ME.
160 knots to 40
Seatbelts on at 10. Oh yeah, I didn't. No, they're already on.
Contact Heathrow 118
Seatbelts are on.
5.
I think I had them on the whole time.
5.
Where did you fly from? Dublin. Dublin, Ireland.
Channel 254.
I use Sim Toolkit Pro as Rito. I would love to use Volanta, but it doesn't work on 2 PCs. So I have a game PC and I have a stream PC. So unfortunately, it can't. There's nothing on Volanta that allows me to send my info from here to the stream PC so that I can update it to you guys for the info up top, right? So yeah, I use Sim Toolkit Pro.
2 November, turn left heading 120 degrees when established on the localizer 09 left, descend with the glide path. Left 12009 left localizer and send the glide path.
Definitely shallow that descent. We're not getting in anytime soon.
Alpha, descend flight level 70.
I find Valenta very lag on your PC, resorted using VAT spy. Interesting. Yeah, I'd love to see them offer, you know, multi-stream, multi-PC setups.
Speed 8, Echo Romeo, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, speed rate 8 Echo Romeo.
Speed 56 Starter Juliet, descend flight level 70.
Alright, 180 on the speed. Oh boy, Chad, this is going to be a long approach in. Let's go flaps 1. Valenta really drags my computer too. Weird. Feel sorry for controllers listening to you guys using aerial mics.
It's 118.5.
Maybe, man.
Speed 8 Echo Romeo, turn right heading 060 degrees, when established 09 left, descend with the glide path.
Right turn 060 degrees when established, descend via glide path, speed rate 8 Echo Romeo. Alright, well, there we go, right turn, 060, and then we've got tower frequency on 18.5, with that pre-programmed in. Again, if there's anything that I can help you with on VATSIM, try and stay one step ahead, right? So, when you're coming in, for those of you that are new to VATSIM, if you're coming in for arrival, you have this list here, and you can always check and see who's online and what's online. So I was just bug up tower and get that ready in your second frequency, and that would be, you know, I've got it here, 1185, got it in our backup, so we're looking good. Please don't crash. When did we crash? What, hello? Sir? Do you know who you were flying with? This approach is banking hard? Nope. Perfectly fine.
American 17 Alpha descends around.
Alright, we're going to arm our localizer.
Feet, QNH 1015.
It's got us going down to 4,000 feet. I'm going to keep that descent going now, about 1,500 feet per minute. We're maintaining 180 knots. We're looking really good. Patched a few days ago and you wanted a browser tabs through 737 perf calculation, but it keeps resetting. Yeah, I like Sim Toolkit Pro. We're right on glide path actually, so we can kind of chill on that descent, 900 feet per minute. Looking real nice. Should be grabbing localizer anytime. Is that the palace right there? We're going to wave to the king. Wave to the king, chat.
5 Juliet landing to 09 left, 33 track miles, send at 3000, QNH 1015.
So left 3000, 1015, speedbird 5600 in.
Sky travel 27 Whiskey, descend flight level 70.
Alright, there's localizer, beautiful. Let's arm approach.
Flight level 70, Sky travel 27 Whiskey.
Can shallow the descent. There we go. We've got localizer and glide slope. Beautiful, chat. That was some grade A vectoring right there. I've landed about 728 times at Heathrow, most from Istanbul. That's a great way of keeping track. 728 times. Wave to the king and please use all your fingers. Love people's pilot voice in this game? Yes. Finally got an SSD upgrade, so I'm first able to download all the world updates. There you go, Ruben. Nice.
The Delta 1 Juliet Tango cleared to land, 09 left, wind 100 degrees, 10 knots.
Whenever someone donates, do you keep a record of how many people donate? We try to, yeah. Month-to-month basis, Joe, yes. We keep track of it.
Shuttle 2 November, tower 118.5.
All right. 12.5 miles out, chat.
Good. 8 Echo Romeo, speed 160 knots, still 4 DME, contact Heathrow Tower, 118.5.
160 till 4 DME Tower, 118.5. Thanks, wonderful ATC. Have a great evening. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo. Flaps 2. Tower 18.5.
Canada 865 November Bravo 11.
Canada 865.
Air Canada.
Heathrow Tower, good evening. Surface wind
102
degrees, 12 knots, runway 09 right, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 09 right, Air Canada 865.
The fellow Canadian, eh? Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? You got the Tim Hortons on board tonight? Good old Tim Hortons. Where do you see your DME? Right down here. Tower, hello. Speedbird 8 Echo Romeo. ILS 9 left.
Heathrow Tower, good evening, Castevens 100 degrees, 10 knots, continue approach 09 left.
Continue approach 09 left, speedway data Echo Romeo. Think they have a ton of Tim Hortons in the terminal? Probably. A bunch of Canadians down there, eh? How much do you need to donate to make sure Will doesn't become a mod here? Will can only be a nighttime moderator here on the channel. He's a nighttime moderator. Gear down. Flaps 3. Waiting on our landing clearance. Everything else is looking good. Wing view, please. Left side or right side? How come you don't have much of a Canadian accent? Because Canadian accents aren't really... A majority of Canadians don't have an accent. The Canadian accent, the stereotypical Canadian accent is more for like, you know, Newfoundland and like those places out in like the middle of nowhere. I don't think most Canadians have like a crazy accent or anything like that. All right, let's get our replay going. Recording, beautiful, close view. There's the castle. Everybody wave. Hello. Hi. Hello. Look at that place, dude. It's actually insane. See, like, Canada doesn't really have any places like this. It'd be like cool to check out, you know? All right, final approach speed coming in. Flaps full. Beautiful. Landing checklist, gear down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Signs are on. ECAM is no blue. Just waiting for the controller. And hopefully we vacate Alpha 8, Alpha 9 Whiskey. Down there. We're going all the way down here. Terminal 5. Terminal 5 Alpha. Sounds are up. Alright. Had enough fun. My airplane. Enjoy the arrival chat. See you guys down on the ground. Mark, 23 months. 1 more month, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Says we're all counting on you to butter this. No floaties. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. 25.
1,000.
I'm going to pay attention to the FPS, but if the FPS gets real bad, I'm just going to disconnect and reconnect when I'm down on the ground.
Now 127.1.
Roger, over to London 127.1 Air Canada 865, thanks, have a good one.
Air Canada 865, disregard, go to Heathrow Director 119725.
Roger, over to Director 119725, Air Canada 865, thanks.
2 November, big aid, right, no.
So 2 November, thanks, Boston Heathrow, contact ground 121.9, bye-bye.
121, 2 November.
We have a date, Echo Romeo, Roman 09 left, clear for land.
9 left, clear to land, speed or data Echo Romeo, thank you.
500.
Alright, lights. Oh, dude, the FPS. Okay, chat, I gotta disconnect. It's so bad. I was getting 21 FPS. Now we're back up to 30. Alright, I'll reconnect once we're down on the ground, but like I can't do that approach, man. 21 FPS. Faten absolutely
300.
Kicking my ass
100
today.
above.
Lee, thanks for 26 months, man. I appreciate you, dude.
200. Minimum.
Continue. Fighting it again tonight as well.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oof, that's going to be thumpy. Not too bad, actually. Kept it legal. Nose down gently. Sheesh, dude. The wind, the FPS. A little bit thumpy, but not bad. That wind really kicked us up there at the last second as well. 60 knots, reverser stowed. Auto brake off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to London Heathrow. I'm gonna reconnect now, just because I could not deal with that FPS. Literally 21 FPS. I don't care about taxiing, but not too shabby, friends. Not too shabby. Not our best landing, not our worst. I think our landing. I think our landing into Dublin was
10 knots, continue approach 09 left.
Any approach 09 left, Stuber 569, Juliet. Stuber 8 Echo Romeo, welcome to Heathrow, right on Alpha, contact ground 121.9, bye-bye.
Right on Alpha ground 1219, thanks for ATC, speed rate 8 Echo Romeo. Alright, 121.9, tune to him, we're going to make a right on Alpha, I think that's our first right here. Yes, first right here onto Alpha.
Heathrow ground, good evening.
Alright, let's get everything up, landing lights off, nose light to taxi, strobe lights off, wing lights already off, runway turn offs off. EPU master start switch on, ground spoilers and flaps going clean.
Good evening, Karl, call you back shortly.
Heathrow ground, hello, speed rate 8 Echo Romeo's on Alpha.
Today, Echo Romeo, Heathrow ground, hello, taxi Alpha, Yankee, stand 527.
Alpha Yankee stand 527, speed rate 8 Echo Romeo, thank you. Alright, Alpha Yankee 527.
Heathrow clearance is to Manchester,
Yankee 527. Okay. 527. Gates 527.
Clear to Manchester Valley, Auto 1 Juliet, departure 409 right, down squad 2032, result in him.
Shelton image, check squad 0332, and the connection 1015.
Apologies, 0332, and QNH 1015, that's all to Liam.
Shelton image, correct.
Sweet, cool. Remember guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. We're looking for 300 likes on today's stream. Don't know if we'll hit it, but was a great day of flying nonetheless. Super windy on approach coming into here, man. And sucks that we had to disconnect because of the performance, but man. Had to do a Microsoft reinstall from 0 gigabytes to Deluxe upgrade. All the world updates took 12 hours. Oof, that sucks, man. Does the warp mean teleport? Yes.
Heathrow ground, Concorde 1.
First stream that Sasha could fly BA and feel right.
Concorde 1, we're going to
Was, yeah, definitely makes sense to fly BA today, for sure.
We need to depot our engines because they've been on quite recently.
Third one, the correction speed 1, that's no problem. Your startup approved.
Startup approved, we estimate off lock time now at 1925.
Fantastic.
That's the Heathrow ground, this is Speedbird 90175, type 200, stand 517, have information from hotel, QNH 1015, requesting clearance to update, please.
I mean, Jonathan, if you're having like the frames that I was having, dude, yeah, you might as well log off.
After departure, runway 09 right, climb straight ahead.
You don't have to stay on VATSIM. You know, if your performance is bad enough that it's going to affect your landing, then yeah, log off. You know? It's not worth you having a bad landing.
Climb straight ahead to London, 2 DME, then right to 20.
So we're going Alpha Yankee and then down here, and we're going to stand 527.
Sorry, we got that.
Which should be 527. 527. You get the Bluebird 76 when it comes out? Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Do you think the Newark scenery is worth the money? It also is really, really tough on performance, man. It's nice scenery, but holy frames, dude. It's a tough one to fly into. Definitely a tough one to fly into.
Heathrow ground, good evening. Speedbird 1340 is an A320. Correction, it's an A320 Neo, stand 512, information hotel, clearance Jersey.
Speedbird 1340 Heathrow, hello, clearance to Jersey.
It's on the GSX patch notes today that they have a new feature, auto-filtering parking spots that don't match your flight's call signs, depend on if a spot is designated for your airline. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed.
It's 1340, correct, connection 1015.
Yeah, and you know what though, Super, like it's hard to say that that's a scenery developer issue. I really just think it's a Microsoft issue. I just think it's honestly, but it's weird because some sceneries run really good. So I don't know, man. Some sceneries run great. Some sceneries not so much. So it's tough to kind of like pinpoint and be like, okay, well this is the problem that I'm having, or this is the issue, because like I said, some run well, some run don't. So I don't know. Don't run so well. All right, Not this left, not the next left. The next left. It's going to be Alpha. What is the taxi speed right now? We're going 15 knots.
15 knots. Prepared 569 Julia.
Says 569 Julia, Heathrow ground today, taxi Alpha, hold shut up link 58, expect stand 519.
Who's that coming
Alpha 58, sorry, link 58, and then
British Airways 777.
Prepared 569 Julia.
He is also fighting the wind, I can tell, as we all were. Very gusty. Yeah, see, like when I get this type of FPS and I'm flying on VATSIM and stuff, this is what really makes me want to build a new computer. I think even if I were to just like upgrade my CPU and keep my 3080, I still even think we would be getting like 35, 40, 45 FPS. You know what I mean? I know that my CPU is not the best on the single core performance side of things, and that there are far better options out there now. So yeah. Hello, hello, Cap. Hope you're doing well, mate. Looking forward to the expo. Yes, sir. May you please find me. I'm going to be a very, very busy man, two-tone. But please, if you do see me, I'm sure I will at least be down at the bar 1 or 2 times. If you're in my Discord, two-tone, I also have a section in there dedicated to Flight Sim Expo and where we plan on going for dinner and stuff like that. So we could also coordinate something like that. Join us for dinner one night. You're more than welcome to. Hello, Cap. Do you think it's worth buying the ETR pack? Yes. Really fun airplane. Fast. Am I still thinking about doing AMD? I am. Yeah, man. That 7800X 3D, dude. It is just an absolute animal. 7800X 3D. Did you turn off photogrammetry? The London one is really bad on performance. No, I have photogrammetry on. The taxi is as long as the flight. Right? When you land on the 9s and you got to come back here to Terminal 5, it can take forever. For sure.
Very, very good evening. Sleeper 26, Papa Victor on Alpha.
Right, APU's on, APU bleeds on. Good. GSX should be here waiting for us. 527 was the date we were given. Right here.
Alpha Delta 561, thank you very much. Sleeper 26.
Can stop our recording as well. Keep that active up there. Good.
Heathrow Tower, Concord 1, QNH 1015, request
Concord.
pushback, stand 421. Steven Concord 1, stand 41, push approved. Thank you, push approved. Concord 1.
Speedbird Concord. Where's he going, chat? Let's take some guests. Beautiful. Park brake is on. Go upstairs. APU's on. Good. Bleeds are on. Good. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Wonderful. Beacon light is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to London Heathrow. Absolutely fantastic. Great evening of flying, my friends. Let's go and request deboarding. There we have it. Beautiful. Sounds can come down just a little bit. And there we go. Wonderful. Look at that, with the sunset. We made it before sunset, chat. The sun is setting upon us. Beautiful day of flying. Wish the performance was a little bit better at both ends, but not the end of the world. Like I said, when I get back from the expo, I plan on doing an upgrade to the PC. I'm just not sure if I'm going balls to the wall all in and getting a 4080 with it as well, but when I do get back from the expo, sometime around my birthday, I'm going to convince myself that I can build a whole new PC, and we'll call it a birthday present. That way my fiance doesn't try and kill me in my sleep when I tell her that I'm about to spend $5,000 on another computer. That is the plan. So anyways, we're looking to upgrade sooner than later. Yeah, 5000 series. I know. Part of me wants to hold on. Part of me really wants to just upgrade the CPU and do that whole type of thing. Upgrade CPU, get the new RAM, do like that type of thing, and then see what type of performance I'm getting. And then Really, ideally, what I'm doing, Vess, is yeah, you're right, Will. I am gonna hold that against her and be like, listen, you got the tractor, now I get something nice, right? It's true. Using DLSS, no, I'm not running 4K. You really only use DLSS when you're running 4K. I'm running 1080p, so yeah. If you only get a new CPU, the GPU will be the bottleneck. I don't know, man. I still think it's not like I have like a 1080 Ti anymore, right? Like it's a 3080, dude. They're not even, it's literally a gen old. I don't think putting a 7800 X3D with a 3080 is even really going to cause that big of a bottleneck. So I don't know, man. I'm using TAA for my anti-aliasing, so we'll see. I'm going to be actively searching for a sponsorship vest when I'm at Expo. MSI is going to be there. There's a couple other computer builders that are going to be there, so I will be actively letting them know about my YouTube channel and seeing if I can get some type of sponsorship or something. You know what I mean? Stay away from ASUS. I think everything's fine now. I think everything's good. I don't even think ASUS is going to be there. I think MSI is there, and then there's a couple other builders. But anyways, friends, that's going to wrap up today's live stream. To all the mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all for the support. I truly do appreciate it, man. You guys are the best. You're the backbone of this channel. For that, I am forever grateful. So thank you all very, very much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. GSX, can you maybe go to... That's not what I meant to press. Can you, GSX, can you maybe go to GSX settings and audio, and can you go back? Now everything's there. Thank you. Put this onto game, apply. Okay, there we go. It's going to restart GSX. That's fine anyways because we have to do our replays. But we'll come down here. We'll go to this tab here. We'll go to the ground services. We'll make sure that all of our doors are closed. We'll actually go and get the airplane. We'll go panel states, and we're going to go ready, and we're just going to go activate. So that's going to get the aircraft ready to go. I'm then going to set flaps full for the replay. So you need a streaming sizzle reel. Definitely include the clip of the patches incident. Oh man, it's been so many funny ass times. Andy, do you remember? I don't know if you were here or if anybody in chat remembers this, but do you guys remember when we were doing I can't remember what we were doing. We were coming into London, and this guy lost all of his power, and he kept calling like the pan on the radio. It had to have been one of the funniest streams ever, man. This guy he lost all electronics on his 777, and he was trying to, dude, we laughed so hard, man. That has to be one of my favorite moments I think that we've had. Should do British Airways 77 London Heathrow to CVG. They just started that up earlier this week. Damn, maybe. It's a long flight, dude. That is a long flight. We'll have to see about that one. Okay, cool. We should be good to go. Flaps should be full. Everything should be good there. Wonderful. I think we can actually even arm the ground spoilers and all of that will work. So that was a long time ago. It was, yes. But damn, that was hilarious, man. Like, absolutely hilarious. Cool. We're disconnected from the network. That's all good. Thanks all the controllers. Thanks everybody who flew with us as well today. That was absolutely awesome. I'm going to go ahead and bring this forward here a little bit. We don't need to be that far back. We can go to right about there. We'll go ahead and zoom here. Cool. Get some replays of the landing coming in. Again, mods, donators, sponsors, thank you for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all for your support. I really, truly do appreciate it. To everybody else who cannot donate using a monetary value but still comes to hang out stream after stream, week after week, I want to say thank you guys just as much as well. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for building this amazing community with me. It is truly amazing. We are less than 2 weeks away from Flight Sim Expo. If you are attending Flight Sim Expo, you do plan on going, please reach out to me or Daniel or myself, and we will take care of you in the Discord. We'll put you in the special Discord section. We have a full section in the Discord where we're planning dinners and things to do on the evenings and plane spotting adventures and all kinds of cool stuff that we have planned for the Expo. So please join the Discord if you have any questions and you are attending the Expo. That's it for me, chat. Next time you're going to see me is on Saturday, and guess what? We're going to be in an A330-900. Yes, can you believe it? You guys have finally convinced me to fly the Headwind A330. So that's the plan for the rest of the week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's pretty much the rest of the week, man.
Appreciate the stream cap.
Hey.
_ CPT no floaties.
Huskers, thank you very much, man. The $10 donation. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties to you, sir. Thank you very, very much for your support. Truly do appreciate that. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, my man. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you all with some replays. Okay, cool. It does do that if you do that. Cool, that's sweet. I'm going to leave you guys with the replays. Enjoy. Thanks so much for support, friends. Appreciate y'all, and I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday. Enjoy the outro tunes. Enjoy the outro replays. I'll catch y'all this weekend. Happy landings, my friends.